Okay, so tonight we are continuing our Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea campaign in Port Greely. Well, I mean the heroes. I like to call you guys heroes. I mean you can judge that. you got out of Port Greely. You did in fact save the three fishmongers that you were sent to rescue. In fact, and three other additional fish workers. Made it back to town, but you did know that there was quite a bit of that temple that you had discovered that was unexplored for various reasons. I think you guys plan on heading back. So you arrived back in town, Cromarium, Nikki.
Cromarium.
Sorry, I hear it once every time. You arrived back in Cromarium on the 5th day of the 4th month of the 8th year. Took you a couple days to get some soldiers together, some support, because there was quite a bit of these fishmen there, as far as you can remember. Also, the captain of the boat that brought you down the last time was available for hire. So he's going to bring you to the island, the shoals. It would be a Port Greely. And assuming you went as fast as you possibly could, I'm going to say that it is the 9th day of the 4th month of the 8th year. By the way, it's also the holiday of Saturnella. Saturnalina. So if any of you guys want to celebrate that, feel free. Yeah, let's go through. You guys can intro your characters, tell us kind of about them, and then we'll kind of step over and make this happen. Let's see, Tony, tell us about your character.
I am playing Brighild the Imposing, the Chimeri Celt warlock. She's mixed emotions about going back to the island. She believes their main mission going back there should be to see if there are any things that they can find to useful for their group, and if anything stands in the way, to address that issue. But she's just neutral about it all as they're going back. She has 3 retainers that are going with her, but she's hired to help out with any of the muscle that their group cannot do. But she's glad they're all well rested before they go back. And not much to say on the trip back. It's Brighild the Imposing.
Excellent. Yeah, like I said, the party all has different reasons, I guess. There's certainly treasure to be won in this location. So let's see what happens. Panesta, or Nikki, rather. I always call you Panesta, even out of the games.
Nikki. That's okay. Panesta the Bard. She is excited to go back to the temple because she knows there is an evil priest possibly there named Morlock, right? Mordock?
That sounds right.
Who she would like to take care of. She knows Rosia is excited to do that for Apollo, but Panesta just wants to do it because why not? And we forgot about her duel thing. Oh well, that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that next time.
Yeah. And she's just very excited to get back, explore more of the temple, and learn more stories about what happened there, if possible, and kill the evil head priest. And that's Panesta the Bard.
So the Bard who never gets to kill the evil head priest. Maybe this time she will. Rosia. Crystal, tell us about Rosia.
I'm playing Rosia Veltos. She is a paladin of Apollo. And yes, she is ready to get back to this temple. She knows that there's still evil that resides within it. And she plans to exterminate all the evil within this temple in the name of her god, Apollo. She has prepared everything that she could possibly think that they will need, and she's ready to lead her team forward and onwards to victory.
Excellent. And last but not least, Rush, tell us about your character and what's happening with him.
So I'll be playing Ultan the Celt, cleric of Yunde, and whilst the god Saturn is not my patron deity, the festival of Saturnalia is upon us, and which involves great celebration in the streets, you know, festival events, feasting, this, that, and the other. Well, knowing that myself and my lady companions here, we have important business, so Ultan goes to his local members of his own church, and he gathers together a feast to bring with him on the boat. Saturn being the god of agriculture, there are a great number of hearty vegetables and cooked and seasoned in an extremely delicious manner. A bit of meat, but for the most part, this is a celebration of agriculture after all. So as they set sail the first night, Ultan lays out this feast for his comrades, probably the ship's captain, and just lays out this grand feast that he kept in a big like wicker chest that he brought, and lays it out for all to enjoy at sea as they begin their voyage. And that is Ultan, the cleric of Yunde.
Excellent. Yes. Some characters probably, or people will probably enjoy the festival more than others. So, in general, this is kind of a wild one. Much like a festival that, well, Panessa is the only character that was there.
It's like Mardi Gras and Christmas all mixed in together. So
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrating, and one of the lines that's kind of interesting is that mothers hide their children and so forth. So yeah, it gets a little crazy. So, but you guys are out on the boat, probably avoiding that as much as possible at this point, as you're kind of enjoying this feast brought by Ultan. Sure. So if you go to the Roll20, you'll see. So you've got where the temple is, anyways. That you want to go to. It's marked clearly on this map here on island number 4. Do you where? I mean, assuming you can see where north is pointed. Where on the island? Assuming you want to go to that island first. Where on the island would you like to go? You are going to arrive like kind of end of day on the. Let's see. You would leave here, so you would get there. You'd get there the night of. Oh, actually, getting there the night of the 10th. So, and you know that the 11th is the full moon, so it's bright as you kind of come in. It's not like night, but it's like. So
the map I see right now is the big map, all Hyperborea.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Oh well, I guess you guys didn't pay for the upgrade. Let me see if I can take care of it.
is that a DLC?
Yeah.
There you go. You should be there now.
The adventure map is behind a paywall.
Yeah. I have a quick question. Look, we're selling here and everything. Would we have any time to be able to, I know this wasn't the intended purpose we were going to go. Would we be able to see those people who helped us escape the last time?
I mean, you can do whatever you like. That wasn't really discussed, I don't think, with the rest of the group. You would have to go inshore to Port Greely, which is several miles in.
Okay.
Certainly,
I'll see if we can.
With the captain.
All right. No, I'll see if maybe we have time before we leave or something. I'd like to reward those men for helping us last time if we have time. But I won't worry about it now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, as far as I just went off what we chatted about before, that you hired the boat to bring you to the island.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should have to.
That's yeah.
So yeah, he's bringing you to the island. Where on the island would you like to be? Assuming you want to go to the island and not somewhere else. You came in before, if you remember, kind of if you're on roll 20, like up here,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then you kind of went through the that forest and across those like hills, and then down to the temple. Of course, you could come from the south as well, which is beachy and then trees, or you could come from the east, which is the hills, or you can come from the west, which is the kind of the rivers and stuff.
This river here, would we be able to get the ship through there?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Brighild would suggest that we land somewhere in this area here, but I'm thinking
Okay.
to walk across that way
Yeah.
if we could.
yeah, I would say that's a good idea. I'd say that seems like kind of the shortest distance. The only
Ping it again, Tony.
All right.
Okay.
I see that might be an okay location would be like down here. But I think Brighild's idea is best, just like right over there.
That's
Look at hide in the trees if you have to run.
Uh-huh.
yeah. I mean, obviously, there's more than just one tree. It's a point.
And how far are the I'm gonna ping it, Daniel, and you can tell me. Like, say, if we walk across and get to the edge of this mountain range to the temple, like around there, how far can we see the temple from there? The mountain range?
I mean, you remember it's in ruins, so you have an idea of where it is. That would be like, I don't know. I mean, they're low hills. I'm gonna say you won't be able to see it from that far away because you're like 3/4 of a mile away at that point.
Okay.
But you can probably see the area that you think it is in, because it's.
Yeah, because my idea would be to be able to, if we could be a level, high up enough level to be able to see that area to see if there was any activity going on.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, they're not super high. I mean, you'd be higher than the general surroundings, but not higher than like all the trees. And remember,
All right.
the temple is basically flattened. My voice work today. Flattened. So yeah, I mean, you could get there first and watch to see if you see anything like smoke or fire or whatever. If you want to pause there, that's fine. But you don't think you'd be able to actually see anything.
All right.
So, all right, yeah. So assuming that you do that, I mean, he brings the boat in. He's an expert captain, unlike you guys with the oars last time. And it's not deep enough that he can go right up to the shore. So you're gonna have to he's got a little boat. Just like he dropped you off last time, like a little rowboat. And one of the sailors gets off with you. You guys all pile into this rowboat. Actually, it probably, because you each have 3 people, said that there's 12 of you. Yeah, it's probably gonna take 2 trips. They row over, half of you guys, and then come back and row over the other half. And the captain tells you that before you leave the boat, well, I guess you tell him when you want him to come back, because he's going to sail out into the water, because he doesn't want to sit right on the shore where they can see him. Or do you have some kind of a signal you want to set up, or?
Maybe we could set up like a small bonfire of that light when we come back, or something to send up a smoke signal, maybe.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so you tell him that you'll set up the bonfire when you come back, and then so he's going to basically go like south, out past the shoals, so that he's away from the islands, a bit, but close enough that he can see when you light the fire. He'll see either the flames or the smoke coming out. It's dark or light, of course. And yeah, you definitely can do that. So yeah, I'm assuming you're just progressing to the locations. Let me just see if anything finds you as you're walking. No, I mean you march through, with your group up through those hills, and you get to where you think is the highest peak. And you can, like I say, like when you're standing up there, even at the highest point, like probably, neck high, moving over your head. Some of them are trees out in the distance, but you can definitely see the general area where you think the temple is. Mostly because it's there's a bunch of trees, and then also there's like a dead spot, and you kind of know where it is because of the rivers. So you set up there for a little bit and watch. You don't see any kind of smoke or anything that would show signs of activity.
All right.
They probably will not expect us to come back. I mean, as far as they're concerned, we saved the people that we wanted to save.
Or at least if they're there, they don't seem to have some type of watch group set up outside that we know of so far.
Well, let's have a marching order. I don't mind leading the way. Relista and Zul, you can follow with me. And Virik, you can be in the back. Relista and Zul are my two long spear henchmen, and Virik is a crossbowman.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. So you guys are going to stay relatively tight, like in almost like a line, like too wide or something. You're not going to like spread out as you're.
Well, like for Rosiah at least, Rosiah is going to have like Relista and Zul be on like basically either side of her, like right behind her, basically, you know. And then yeah, she'll have Varric the crossbowman, maybe like say 30 foot back or so with his crossbow.
Okay, excellent. Who's going behind Rosiah in her group?
Briggy will go next, and she'll put all of her people at the back though for now.
Okay. But
Canista will go third, as usual, and she will. Yeah, she'll put her people in the back for now. Nil, Quar, and Vul. Of course, his name is Vul.
it's a common name. Well, how about you? You're fourth, I guess.
I guess I'll just follow up behind Panesta.
And I guess just by default, your people are in the back because you're on the back. All right. So you are moving through the hill land into the forested area. Do you want to go the way you went last time, like find one of those river paths and follow it, or you just want to kind of head in the direction that you're pretty sure you need to go? Like, so I guess do you want to like go through more woods, or do you want to walk along the river? I guess Rosiah, you're leading the way.
I think,
would,
what do you suggest, Brigil?
she would just suggest to continue across, straight across and not go back to the river, which is what her suggestion is.
Yeah, I think so too. So if we got to go through more forest, besides the forest would give us a little more cover anyway. So
Okay, perfect. Nice. I don't know if you guys can hear that ding on turn. Sure is doing stuff. Perfect. Through the forest you go. Do you think that was a good choice? It might have been. This one. Let's see. Go ahead and roll for me, Crystal. A D10.
I'll see what I can do. Let me see. I'm using pink sparkly dice tonight.
Nice.
Roll the 2.
Excellent. Oh, okay. You you're kind of marching along, being cautious as it would be, and you hear like some kind of grunting, like kind of noises, and you kind of maybe use one of your spears or whatever and push aside, or what do you men do? They push aside some bushes, and you can actually see that kind of like in your way is about 6 or 7 of these like very large boars, and they seem to be like digging in the ground with their tusks, maybe for food or whatever. They don't seem to have noticed you as you surprise them.
I mean, they don't seem aggressive or anything, right? So
Not they don't seem to have noticed you, so they're not aggressive at all. Yeah, not yet.
So Rosiah will like signal to the others to like move around basically, and she'll start like going around the bars.
Okay, so you're gonna just try to avoid them. Sure. Yeah, I mean you're a pretty large group, so you're kind of doing your best to get around, but you're making a lot of noise, and you hear the snorting kind of stop. And you can see that they're kind of eyeballing off it in your direction. Let's do a little reaction check. Let's see. Oh, okay. But they kind of look and they sniff the air a little bit, and then they kind of just go back to what they were doing, and you're able to pass by without being bored by the boars. Or gored by them. This would be worse. Yeah, you managed to get past them. Excellent. Well done. All right, yeah. So you guys travel, the rest of the way towards where you're going, and you once again pop into, I guess, as cautiously as possible. End up now because of the direction that you're coming. You're coming in actually. You actually come in by the temple. So if you look, I moved you guys right. So if you look where there's a kind of that pathway by the temple, that's pretty much where you pop out.
Okay.
You do. Yep. Go ahead.
Go ahead. It's fine. I'll speak after.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say. Yeah, you can see. I mean, because I'm assuming you're going to discuss it. You can't see them because if you step out, that they'll definitely see you because it's a big path. But you hear the sound of people speaking, and kind of like. The fish language, not fish speak. Because you heard it before.
Okay.
But you don't know how many because there's at least 2 or 3, but you can't see them unless you want to somebody that wants to sneak forward. But if you go any closer, then you know that they'll see you because you have to walk out in the opening.
Okay. Let's see. I know Pinesta can sneak. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Right.
I was just about to say, do you want me to sneak up or try to sneak up there and see if I can tell how many?
Yeah, so I would say when she hears this, she'll signal to Pinesta to sneak forward.
Yep, I will do that. My move silent is 7 of 12.
7 of 12. Wasn't that one of the Star Trek?
7 of 9.
All right, yeah. So you move forward, through these trees, and legit, you're kind of creeping, and you step out, and there's 2 guys looking right at you. They're just and they kind of shake their head. Let's see. If they're surprised. They are not. Well, you can't be surprised. I really knew they were going to be there. They're not surprised, and there are, I'll say you don't know how many there are. There are 8 of them. 2 of them are directly looking directly at you, and of course they go. Fish, and then boom, they're gonna basically try to stab you with their tridents because remember they use tridents. There's a lot of tridents in this module, and I appreciate a good trident. So yeah, so these guys are about to come at you. I think just for initiative reasons, just you. Oh, actually. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say it. You normally, if you have a crossbowman, they could do ready shooter, but nobody's standing there, facing the guys. So I'm going to say who's around you. I'm going to do it. But if everybody should just roll initiative. We'll just do initiative. Oh, it's right, side initiative. I'm running too many different systems these days. But just your men go when you go, basically. And since it's you up front, best to go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Got it.
5.
5. Okay. Yeah. You see these guys and they're doing the fish top. And yeah, there's 8 of them. What do you want to do?
There's
They only
8
see
of
you,
them.
of course, at this point.
Of course. Well, do the other people see me so they know that I'm
Yeah, I'll say so.
the rest of my group?
Sure, they're watching you.
Oops. Hello, boys, she'll say. And she draws her boomerang.
Okay, you're gonna boomerang them.
Yes. Well, I'm too close to the ones in front of me, right? Actually.
Well, no, they're well, let me see how far away they are. They're like 20 feet away.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I didn't make everybody declare their actions because I forgot. It takes me a little bit of my brain has to work today. That's fine. You're gonna use missile weapon. You can do that.
Yeah. Okay, roll here. So armor class 0,
Oh yeah, that hits.
and the boomerang does the D. +2, so 6 points of damage on one of
Okay.
them.
Yep. That definitely hurts. Boomerang whacks it in the head and it comes flying back to you. You catch it like a baller. Yeah, you can. I mean, I'll assume that everybody understands what's going on. So I'm just going to go down the line this first time, and then we can declare action next time. So do your henchmen want to make attacks with your henchmen?
Yes. Well, the one is a crossbowman, so he could probably attack. The other 2 are infantrymen. They have spears, so they probably have to run up.
They could charge. Yeah, if they want.
Yeah.
Not charge, but charge. Well, I guess they could charge. Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll do the crossbowman. We'll run up to take a shot, if that's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, he rolled an 18, so that would hit the armor class. Yeah.
Yeah, their AC is only 5.
Yeah. And he only has 2 points of damage, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. Are your other 2 guys going to charge, or are you going to?
Yes. Yes, they are.
So what's the deal with charging, Crystal? You get +2 or something?
Oh, charge? I actually think I have that. Here.
Well, Crystal knows because she charges all the time. It's our signature move. Or do you have a special thing when you charge?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. They can charge. They get +2 to damage, but they lose their dexterity bonus to AC. And if they don't have a dexterity bonus, they get a -1 to their AC.
Okay, perfect. So there you go. Thanks, Crystal.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, go for it.
All right. First guy charges up there and slips and falls on his face with a natural 1.
Oh, nice.
That was probably rule. And then the next one also misses. Not with a 1, but pretty
All right,
badly.
fantastic. Yeah, these guys run up there and they're just like, oh, they've probably never seen a fish man before. I mean, they've seen fish clearly, but yeah, it's much different when it's a fish man. Brighild.
How far is this area where Panesta's run up and found these? How far, much further is it to where we are hearing the voices close to the temple entrance?
So
Is
yeah, I'll go to the roll 20. So the creatures are like, in this area.
Okay.
You guys like Panesta got to like this tree basically, and the rest of you were like back here, so it's like 30 feet or so to get to them, maybe a little less.
Also, it's all the same group. I misunderstood. I was thinking there was like 2 groups of them up there.
Oh no. Well, I mean, there was 2 guys that were looking directly at her, but they're all kind of clustered together. I mean, they're together.
But we can't really see them, can we? From where we're at, yeah.
Not until you move forward. Yeah, I mean, you can like run forward and react based on seeing them, but all you know so far is that
Brighild to move forward with her spear. She's going to tell her, have her bowman and crossbowman to move up just enough where they can see visual on some of them and shoot at them from that way.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Make your attacks.
Is Brighild close enough to get the one and engage with her spear?
Oh yeah, if you run, you are. You'd have
Yeah.
to charge down.
All right. Armor class 6.
That. No, this is sorry. They're on
All right.
class
5. Let's see. The bowman, it'd just be a regular shot for them from where they're at. He's not going to hit with a 4 on the die. Oh my God! And mine and Panesta's are having a fight for the worst ones. The crossbowman rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
Arrows are flying. Well, you guys are like a pretty decent level party, and these like 0 level guys, you got to come over.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. Yes, you run in there, and it's just like it's a mess. Arrows are flying everywhere, so maybe it's hard to get a good good footing to attack something. But okay, Rosiah, you have Sirius running forward.
Yeah, let's see. Rizaya is going to, she's definitely going to charge. She's actually going to tell her spearmen to stay back and hold the line. Hold the line. And but Rizaya is definitely going to charge forward, and her crossbowmen will move forward enough to be able to shoot.
Okay.
So Rizaya is doing a charge first. Oh, nice. That's that'll hit armor class. Like I know it hits. -3.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Let's see. And then she's using her longsword. Ooh, nice. Let's see. So that's 6, 7, and then also her wrath for her level. No, 10 damage.
10. All right. Yeah, you cut this thing very deeply. It staggers back, but it kind of like looks at you, knowing that it's probably going to die, but it wants to take you with it as it lifts its trident. And what about your crossbow?
Wait, actually, I think that'd be 11 damage.
11. Okay.
Yeah, because I have a +1 strength. No, wait, no, I calculated that in with my thing. That's a 2 hit. So yeah, that's 2. And then I rolled a 5. I get 2 for the charge damage, and then I get 3 for my level.
That's 10.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
I feel like I'm calculating something wrong, but I don't know what it is. But it's
Well,
okay.
I'm going to try to understand the level thing. You get what is it, point per level?
Yeah, with my
Well, then if you also add
righteous wrath, when delivering a charge attack against an evil foe, damage is equal to the level of experience, replacing the +2 normally associated with the charge. So I get a +2 because of my weapon, and then I get a +3. So yeah, that's 5. So it is 10 damage still. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So 10.
And
Okay,
then,
yes. Charge forward.
Oh.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, so she charges forward, and as she does so, her sword lights up with an awesome glow, and whoosh, like the wrath of Apollo is delivered upon this enemy. And the crossbowman will go ahead and shoot at the same target.
I'm gonna make it random because everybody's charging.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then let's see. He's got a 13 dex, so he'd get a +1.
Yeah, it should be factored in there. It should say right next to it. It'll probably say crossbow, and then it'll probably say +1.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's see. I rolled, so that's a total of 14, and he's at level 0.
Okay. So 14 hits AC 6. So that just misses. You need a 15 to hit him if you're level 0.
Okay, so yeah, he misses.
So yeah, the armor class is 5. You need a 15 to hit him at level 0 for all your henchmen. All right, how about Oltan? Way in the back.
Am I so far in the back that I can't move forward to melee?
You can do it if you charge up there. You'd have to run forward to do it.
That's fine. So that's what I will do. How many are still up again?
8.
Oh, we haven't killed any yet?
Not yet.
All right. So I'm going to look for the one who appears to be the most damaged and try and charge right at him. I'm going to kill steal.
Yeah, I'm making all the attacks random this first round because you're just
all
charging.
the attacks are random.
Because you're not waiting until somebody else actually attacks. So,
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the henchman. Okay.
No.
All right. Charging forward. I roll a 14, which hits armor class 3.
Oh, that hits all right.
Okay. D +1. For 5 points of damage with the bonus.
Nice. And you charged in, right? So that's gonna be 7.
Okay.
All right, you smack it. It's still up with the trident, looking like it wants to stick you with it. Are your henchmen gonna charge in too, or
I don't have henchmen. I didn't have any money, remember?
so you just didn't take them? Okay, that's fine. I thought Crystal was loaning you money. It's fine.
I mean, I would have paid for your henchmen as
You are the
well.
I thought the money was to cover my end on all the ones we were bringing, so that was a complete misunderstanding.
If Ulton, if you needed money for stuff, I would have loaned you money for stuff. I have enough gold.
It's fine. If you want to have them, you can. If not, don't worry about it. They're in the sheet if you want to have them.
Yeah, I'll do it. Like I said, I thought we were getting the amount we needed, and the money was what everybody had to pay in to cover all that. So that's
He's that guy.
Huh?
He's that guy. You've all like hung out with that guy before.
Yeah.
I thought the money was supposed to come. No, I had to bring my own chips.
Oh, no, it's fine, Ulton. I have you. I've got you. I'm a paladin. It's kind of what I have to do.
You can have the henchmen. They're probably going to die basically. So go ahead. Now that I'm giving you enough of a hard time.
Well, I mean, I guess I just roll them as all level 0, right?
No, I gave you.
They're on the sheet. It was sent to you.
I'm trying to pull it up, so you guys gotta just
Okay.
calm down a minute.
No.
All right, you've got one infantryman that has a spear, one with and
got
two
it right
crossbowmen. You have 2 crossbowmen.
Oh,
So the one with the spear.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a level 0.
Yep.
Oh, damn, that is awfully small.
That's what she said.
yeah. The font is super small. I know. I don't know why I printed that small.
All right.
Luckily, it's digital. So you can pull it up.
So I don't see.
Good. Just roll d20.
Okay.
Tell which one.
Yes. All right. All right. Well, so the spearman got an 18.
Well, that's a very good hit. I can tell you that right now.
All right. And a spear does D6 damage. D8 damage. Wait a minute. D8 damage, right?
Yep. And he's charged in, so it's +2.
All right. 3, 4, 5 total.
Nice. All right. Yeah. He's doing all right.
And the crossbowman. So the first one, they're both light crossbowmen. First one rolls a 6, he misses. Second one rolls a 15.
That's going to hit.
That is going to hit.
Yeah. It actually hit the one that you just charged. So if you ram that guy with the thing, the crossbow bolt flies past you. How much?
Okay, so Pinesta, I don't want to hear you complain anymore because both my crossbowmen are both named Vol.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Okay. Wow.
May's gonna follow me.
D6
It's a
plus
common name.
crossbowman, 5 more points of damage.
Nice. Okay. So probably more likely because the crossbow's faster than you can run. You start charging this guy, and a crossbow bolt sticks into its chest, and then you run up with your hammer and you just smash him, and he drops to the ground dead.
Okay.
Well done.
You smack the crossbow bolt with your hammer, which like causes it to go in deeper.
That's awesome.
Flies out the back and sticks into another person.
Yeah.
If you had rolled a natural 20, I might have. All right. So probably not that. That's funny. They both named. I probably just got tired of naming people.
Oh yeah. I'm just giving you a hard time.
It wasn't at all to antagonize. Okay, so they are not happy that you charged at them, and they're about to execute tridents. So the one that Pinesta threw a boomerang at doesn't have a melee person on them, so they're going to charge at you with their trident.
Okay.
Well, they roll 6. They don't get very far. Let's see. This one here. Oh, the one that your crossbowman shot. He's also going to charge forward. Ooh, that's not good though. That's a 16, which is going to hit an AC of 2, which I'm sure hits Probably that
Yeah.
guy. So I think he's probably another one. And they do Trident. D8. Okay. 5 points of damage.
Okay. To me or to my crossbowman?
No, to the crossbowman.
To the crossbowman. Okay.
Yeah, he charges forward and jams his crossbow as Trident into the crossbowman's gut. He says some kind of quippy thing like, "You're the warm-blooded equivalent of sushi," or something like that. And then,
Carpaccio.
yes, 5 damage. The one that's on Rosiah, rolled a 19. That's probably going to hit you unless you got some. They are evil.
I have and I have bandit armor now, so I have an armor class of 1 against them because they're evil.
All right, yeah, it still hits. It hits -1. So, but yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's not charging you though. So it's oh, I'm sorry, that it charged against your guy. So actually, that was 7 points of damage against your henchman.
Oh, well, he's dead then.
Oh,
Poor guy.
Bull.
Well, yep.
That wasn't Bull.
It was the crossbowman. Yep.
Only 1 point of damage against Rosiah as the weakened man tries to.
Only 1 point of damage?
Yep.
I have a damage reduction of 1.
So then no points of damage against Rosiah.
So yeah. So I like he hits me, but like my armor manages to take it.
Exactly. Okay, next guy is actually going to go up to break hill. Who's standing up there as well. 17.
AC 4.
Okay, good. That hits AC 1, so that'll hit. Also for 1 point of damage. Well, they didn't sharpen their tridents. Then this guy's going after Oltan. Misses. And this guy's going after the henchman of Rosiah. Oh, I doubt that hits, so I'll check. That hits now, AC 9. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Are they charging them?
No,
Because
no,
my
because
henchmen stayed back.
Was that guy a crossbow? Oh yeah, they were charging them. But either way,
I had my longbowmen standing in front of my crossbowmen, so that they would protect them.
oh, okay.
Because I told them to stay back to protect them.
Yeah, they ran forward. They ran the. I'm confused.
I had my longbowmen staying back, protecting my crossbowmen.
Right.
So if the fishmen run forward, then like I would think my spearmen would be in the way because they're protecting the crossbow guy.
Oh, you long spear.
Yeah.
Not long bowman.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Long
that's the case.
spear.
Right. They will get an attack against the spearmen. They'll get an attack as they run past. Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack against them.
Okay, so 2 attacks, 1 for each of my spearmen.
Yeah.
Okay. Spearman number 1. Where's my D20? There's my D20. Spearman number 1 gets a nat 1.
Well, just 1 because it's just running to past the 1. If the spearman steps in the way, then the fisherman's going to stab him.
Okay.
Oh, with a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, so he avoids your spear, and I gotta roll d6 to see what it does, but that's an 8. So 3 monster. It's a 3 on a crit. He's going to be +2 damage. So +2 because he's run. Yes, that's 12 points of damage to the long spearman.
All right, so my long spearman is dead. I'll roll to see which one. Odd, it'll be Russell, and even it'll be Zol. It was Zol. Zol died.
Oh, no. Yeah, so he runs forward, and very bravely the long spearman steps in the way to take the blow, and in fact takes the blow. And finally, the last one is also going after it. They don't like you, Oltan, I guess. 11 is going to hit an AC of 7. Doesn't hit you, right?
They're trying to hit me?
Yep.
No, AC's 5.
Yeah. All right. You are well protected, my friend. Nothing happens. Okay, having dropped 1 fishman and severely injured a couple of them, we come into the next round. So sorry for all the confusion with henchmen and such. So let's see if we can get everything organized. So Brighild, what do you and your henchmen want to do?
Bricky's going to spear the guy that's attacking her.
Okay.
Her crossbowman and her longbowman are still going to stay back and shoot it, from range. And her spear guy is staying back and protecting them, trying, like Crystal's kind of doing. Her spearman's staying back there protecting them too.
Nice. Okay. How about Panesta?
I'm going to draw my longsword,
Okay.
and me and my guys are all we're going to melee.
Okay. And how about Rosiah?
Rosiah is going to be meleeing where she's at. Her henchmen, they're both going to go into melee. I think I'd have to reload my crossbow anyway. So
If it's a heavy crossbow, it's not automatically.
oh, okay, it's a light crossbow. So
I believe
Yeah, light's 1-on-1. So
okay, cool, yeah. I'll have him use his crossbow, and the other one will melee the fish person that is up there.
okay, so your spear guy's going to charge forward, or is he going to
yes.
like the one that's right there? Because there's one right standing next to him as well.
The one that's right there.
Okay.
And then my crossbowman will crossbow.
Okay, fair enough. How about Oltan and your crew? The Get Fresh crew.
So Kai Khan, my infantry lady spearman, she and I are going to melee the same target together.
Okay.
And I will instruct the crossbowmen to fire randomly at the same target.
Okay. So those are the same target, but pick a target and fire, focus fire. Fair enough.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Panesta, roll some initiative.
All right.
Ooh, look at this.
4. Oh, 4.
All right, they're gonna go first. All right, so they're all meleeing. So let's see. So you technically haven't moved forward yet, Panesta, I guess, because you were just the boomerang last round, right? But
Right.
your one henchman is up there, right?
I think they both ran
Yeah,
up
they're
there.
both up
So
there,
they
yes.
both charged. So yeah.
That's right. So that's what these two are. Okay. So okay, they're gonna get a 10. Ooh, 16 on the die. Ooh, I want to this.
I'm sure that hits.
Yeah, that's gonna hit AC 2 on the first
Yep.
guy, on bull number 1. Oh my god, 7 points of damage. You guys are not messing around anymore.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh jeez. And hold on, didn't your other guy already die?
Yeah,
No, yeah.
the light crossbowman died.
Oh, that's right. Your other infantryman still up front. All right, so the other one rolls a 10. That doesn't hit anything.
Okay.
Okay. Then the one that Oltan killed is dead, so we didn't do anything with them. The one that's standing in confrontation with Rosiah, whose armor saved her last time, he tries to stab you. He rolls an 18, which hits an AC of 0, so that hits. We have to retire that die, guys. Oh, for 1 point of damage. So no, wow.
Do not retire that damage die.
Not the damage. Well, it's rolling 7 days for other people. We're just rolling good for you. Why is it saying faster? It's so weird. Anyways, so you're good. Brighild,
Got
you're up
upgraded
front.
to this banded mail.
Yeah, right. Brighild, you're up front. That guy's gonna try to stab you again. Misses. Okay, so you're. Who else is up there? Is there one more henchman up there? I feel like there's one extra person.
Well, I have 2 henchmen up there.
Yeah, but they both already got attacked. I thought there was one more henchman. Both your henchmen stayed back. Oh no, the guy ran up. That's right. So the guy that ran up and killed your one spearman is he's gonna try to go for the other spearman now.
Okay.
Not your spearman, Rosiah's spearman.
Yeah, retire.
That's an 11 on the die, which hits AC 7.
That will hit.
Oh,
Yep, just hits.
6 points of damage.
Oh, that's enough to take her out.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm believing that person. All right. Okay, so there. Oh, geez. Wow, 8 of these guys. You took care of 5 of them with 4 people in 2 seconds last. I don't know what's happened here. And the final 2 are going after ultimate, just like last time. That's a miss. And that's a hit, though, with an 18 on the die. So, Ultin, this guy jams his trident into you for 4 points of damage.
Me?
Yep, you personally, not your guys. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think we're losing a lot of henchmen quickly here. That's everybody, though. So now we'll go through. So now you guys, Mila goes first. So who's meleeing with? I'm just going to go in line here. Brickfield's meleeing, so go ahead and.
Yeah, Brickhill's going to try to spear the guy that she's engaged with. Negative something armor class for
Nice.
7.
Okay, he's still up. That hurt. And your guys are staying back, right? Pinesta?
Yep, they're both doing. They're doing range. 2 of them are.
Okay. Pinesta's up front.
I will melee one that's the one that keeps killing my people, I suppose. With my sword. So ooh, yes. Armor class -1.
It hits.
Or 8 points of damage.
It's enough. Yeah, you run up to the one that just killed your henchman and stab him through. That's exactly what he had left. So yeah, it drops. Rosiah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I have one more henchman still alive.
Oh, that's right.
Right? Does he have one near him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna attack. While he's still alive. But he misses the 3.
Oh, no. All right. Rosiah.
Rosiah is attacking one of them that's close to her.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. She hit armor class 2.
Mhm.
And that guy will take 8 damage.
Oh, yeah, he's done. Yeah, you run.
And then my other henchman.
Well, they're doing missile, right?
Yes, they're doing missile.
Yeah, we're on melee right now.
Huh?
We're on melee right now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Ultin?
I don't know which. Well, if Pinesta was right in front of me, I would say that I was probably pretty close to her. She still has one on her, right?
Yep, there's a couple up there. Well, and the plus there's 2 that attacked you. So there's about 3 in that same circle that you guys are fighting.
Well, let's get the guy that was attacking me out of the way first.
Okay. Blood for blood.
So I'm gonna attack 13. That's hits AC 4.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh, sweet. So I do 6 points of damage.
Nice. That's enough.
Oh, that kills him?
This guy, he drops.
Oh shit! So does my henchman lose their attack?
Why?
I'm asking.
They're melee, right? I thought they were staying back. There is one guy back there, though.
Yeah, but we were okay. We were focusing on the same dude, so that's fine.
Oh no, I misunderstood. I thought you said they were going to focus on one guy and you were going to attack another. They're missile people, right? They're
No, I have 3 henchmen.
okay.
I have 2 crossbowmen and a spearman. The spearman's with me now.
Mhm.
But I guess I got confused. There's one game that we play where when you declare an attack on someone, if that person dies, you just kind of
Yeah, what'll happen is you'll go to the second phase. You can change opponents. You'll go after the missile phase, basically.
okay. All right.
The thing is, because they want initiative, it doesn't actually matter, so you can just do it now so we don't confuse ourselves.
Okay, then I'll do it now.
Right.
Well, the spearman misses.
Okay. That's good. So, I mean, it's not going to be missile, but yeah. Yeah, normally, just to explain, I know sometimes I do that confusingly. If you had won initiative, I would be like, okay, well, that guy has to wait till the end of the round to attack because you have to go on second phase. But since they won initiative, it doesn't really matter. So it all blends together. Okay, so we'll come back around and do any missile attacks. You had missile shooters, Tony? Brickhill?
Yeah, my longbowman, he'll take his 2 shots this round at one of them. Both 15s on the die, so both of them will hit, right?
Yep.
9 points of damage with the 2 shots.
Nice. All right, yeah. That very, very severely injured one.
And then the crossbowman will shoot at 1. 16 on the die for 1 point.
Nice. Okay. Points better than no points. Panesta, do you have any missile shooters left?
No, I do not.
Okay. Now, Crystal, sorry, your missile shot can happen. You've got, I mean, they can target anybody at this point. I mean, you've got a total of 1, 2, 3. There's five left. They've all been hurt on some level. So
I'm gonna say that he's gonna try and shoot the one that's like on him, that's like right in front of him.
oh, okay. You can step back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. 16 to hit.
Okay.
Which I think you said I needed a 15, and he did actually max damage, which he says damage for him is 1d6 plus 1. I don't know why we would get a plus 1 on, but
it's a heavy.
if that's the case, max damage, 7 damage on that thing.
Nice. It's probably the crossbow. I think the crossbow does 26.
Yeah, with the heavy crossbow.
Okay, yeah.
All
It's a
right,
light
cool.
crossbow.
Yeah, I think a heavy does +2 maybe. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I'm sure it's
Well,
right.
his agility, his dexterity or agility can give him a plus damage also.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the damage, no. No, only to the
To hit.
only
Yeah,
to
I only did the hit.
Yeah,
I
light
don't know. It
crossbow.
might just be the light crossbow. I don't know.
Yeah, light crossbow does 1d6 plus 1, heavy crossbow 1d6.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Plus
So
2,
it
yeah.
is. All right. I just want to make sure that was right. So
No.
yeah, 7 damage to that fish creature right in front of him.
That's great. Yeah. So he takes an arrow and still up though. That was a pretty strong one. Everybody's kind of spreading out and stuff now, and the fights, it's a melee going on. So as we come into the next round, you've got, kind of scrappy. I guess there's one up there fighting with some of the ranged people in the back, but most of the parties move forward to confront the other.
I didn't get to shoot.
You didn't get to shoot. I'm sorry.
No.
All right, go. No, that's good. Keep me in line because I get confused.
I'm going to shoot have these 2 guys, I guess, shoot the one. I had said randomly, but now we don't have an even dice number, so I'm going to have them shoot the ones on Panesta.
All right, perfect.
Does that work for you? All right. First one rolls a 17.
It's
Second one rolls an 11. Don't think that's
nope,
going
that
to be
missed.
it. All right. D6. Wait a minute.
What kind of weapon?
No, they're light crossbows.
Light crossbows is D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. All right, so I did right. 4 points.
Oh, that's enough actually. Okay. Yeah, he drops. Yeah.
Hey, Daniel.
Yep.
Rosea was supposed to get 2 attacks this round.
Okay, go
Did
ahead.
I just lose it, or?
No, go for it.
Okay. All right. So
You killed that one guy, so I mean, you would have went the second phase anyway, probably. So yeah. So after these bow shots go off, you see there's still 2 standing that are near you, and then 1 back by your longbowman.
okay. I missed with that attack anyway. So armor class 7.
No problem. Yeah. Yeah, because you had to switch opponents. I mean, whatever. It took a second. It doesn't matter. There are only 3 of them left. I'm gonna roll them around actually. Here, let's see. Yeah, they're still fighting, I guess, because they don't want them to go. So Brighild, kind of in and around where you are, there's 2, and then there's 1 back with the bowman in the back. What do you?
Yeah, she'll melee the one that's there with her.
Okay. How about Panesta?
Yeah, I'll melee. I'm assuming Brighill's probably closest to me, so the 2 that are on her.
Okay. Rosiah?
Rosea will melee, and crossbowman will crossbow.
Okay. Well, let's start. And how about Old Hand and Company?
Sam and Kai are going to turn and run back to get the ones that are on the crossbowman.
Sounds good. All right, let's roll initiative. Let's see what happens when this first.
All
Oh, they
right.
got a 1.
5.
All right. So melee first, break heals. Take it away.
Yeah, and I forgot she gets 3/2 attacks too, and I've been forgetting them, but no
Ah.
big deal. I'll catch it up next time. This will be a first one. So she's going to try to spear one of them, and that will probably see. It's going to be close. Armor class 5.
That's their armor class.
5 points.
That's enough. It goes down. Do you have any henchmen active?
Yeah, they're both still ranged. They're doing
Okay, yeah,
ranged.
they're staying back. Okay. Vanessa.
And the other one's back protecting.
I will attack. There's still one on Brighild, right?
Yep.
But I miss.
Ah.
Terribly.
Okay. Fair enough.
But my
Right.
spearman can go, correct?
Oh yeah, again, he's up there as well, right?
Yep. Ooh, he rolled a 19.
Ah,
So let me just make sure on his damage. D8. He does only 2 points, but still 2 points.
that's actually what it had left. Perfect. Can't go wrong. So, Rosiah, there's just one left that's up by the bowman, basically. So they're like,
Up on my crossbowman?
Yep.
Oh, I'm charging his ass.
right.
I can actually do a charge on him, right?
I don't think you have enough. I mean, you can charge him, but you're not going to be doing charge. He's only,
Because you can only do one per round anyway, yeah.
yeah, well, he's not that far away. I mean,
Oh. Tartar sauce. No, I don't hit him with that. It's armor class 7.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you charge forward, but it's a bit of a mess up there. Well, 10.
So I rolled with my bonus, the one that's on the crossbowman. I rolled an 18, which is -1, and I did 8 points of damage.
Well, that, my friend, is plenty of damage to kill the fishman.
What?
That is plenty of damage.
Oh, the crossbowman doesn't, or the spearman doesn't need to go.
That's correct. Unless they want to just stab the dead body.
Well, they are noobs.
But yeah, you run forward and smash this fishman in the side of the head, and it falls over, and its big, fish eyes are like looking. It's like, and then it dies. And all is well hidden.
Rosiah is going to bend down next to her, fallen comrades, and she's going to be visibly upset. Oh my God, damn it. And yeah, she's going to say a prayer over them. And
She's gonna cuss and then say a prayer.
well, whatever. She's going to say a prayer for them either way. She's going to. And yeah, she's gonna promise to take their bodies back to have a proper funeral.
You see that they've got the Zaquaqua ambulance there, or whatever, tattoos. There's 99% of people in Hyperborea, that's where they worship.
And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Wow. All right. So we're down a few minutes after that first foray.
Old Tan looks around to see if any of the party members are visibly hurt in the melee, other than
Nope.
himself.
No. Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually think you're the only one that got hurt. Rosalie got hit a couple times, but her armor was very protected.
Brighild is going to instruct her 3 henchmen to start looting the bodies of the fishermen to see if they can find anything on them. Any papers or.
Excellent. All right, yeah. So they've got these. Oh, yeah, I picture of it last time. They've got these like holy symbols that are. I think I just gave it to you as a handout. Let me just check.
Oh yeah, like we had seen before.
Yeah,
Right.
show players. It's right here. Show everyone. I put it up there now. It kind of looks like a face person. Yeah. They're silver. I mean, they have some value. They're basically a religious symbol. And they're not like a holy symbol, but they're like, something you wear if you were into their religion. Other than that, they don't really have much on. Let me see if they have any cash. No, they have tridents, basically. And you took the key last time.
Yep.
So before we go down there, Brighild, Uzziah is going to say, well, you all smell how bad these things smell. Like kind of talking to the henchman, I guess, sort of. She says, I had something made in preparation for our trip here. I thought we would use it before we went down into the hold. And she pulls out a thing of like beeswax, and it has chopped up like mint leaves mixed into it. She says, I figure if we put this around our nostrils, it should help alleviate the smell.
I actually have that in morgues. It's a white paste that you rub right here.
Yep.
Keeps the dead bodies from smelling so bad.
So
Brilliant.
she'll offer it to anyone who wants some. And she's going to put some on her own nostrils.
Excellent.
Well, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Rotting fish is a foul smell.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky down there. What do you want to do with the? So you're gonna roll the bodies into the tree line? You've got a few dead henchmen, right? How many do we have? 4?
Yeah, I had 2 dead, which is bad.
Yeah, I'll say that's what Uzziah will do for now. And, she'll try to, lay them there, properly. But there's weapons beside them and stuff. But just for now, enough that if fishmen come along, they won't drag them off.
Okay, yeah. So you drag the bodies into the woods.
Rickhill would suggest taking their arrows and bolts and distribute them between everyone else that has a bow.
Maybe I do.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can have them for your henchmen or for yourselves. I don't have a crossbow myself, so he had 20 bolts. He fired one, so 19 bolts for you guys.
It was his first adventure.
It was.
He went out into the island to save the day. He shot his crossbow one time.
Yep.
But it was glorious.
How many crossbowmen are allowed? I have crossbowmen.
I've got 1 crossbowman and 1 longbowman left, and a spearman.
You got two crossbowmen and a spearman.
Yeah, you guys can divide up however you want the crossbow bolts. So
Yeah, you scoop them all.
Yep.
You guys take what you want. It doesn't take
There's
very long. It take you a few minutes to go through the stuff and get them in a secure spot where you don't think they'll be noticed. What about the fishermen bodies? Just go leave them there.
Now I'd say we drag them off to a different area of the trees and dump them in the bush. That way, if somebody comes along, hopefully they won't even notice that there was a fight. I mean, they might see blood, but if they won't find any bodies, they might go off searching and leave the area. Not make it obvious. That would be Oltan's suggestion. Try to leave no trace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, you can do that. It takes a few minutes. You can takes a turn or so. You get all the bodies stashed away. You scoop up all the excess of crossbow bolts so that people are well armed, and you make your way over to the what you had already seen before, that temple entrance, which is basically a set of stairs going to the darkness.
It's basically 3 bolts each.
yeah, Vanessa will look at her last infantryman and go, "I suppose you're lucky number 3." So
Little do these henchmen know that Nikki goes through henchmen like there's no tomorrow. It's not even Vanessa, it's Nikki.
Yep.
All right, so you guys head down the store. You look down the stairs, or I'm assuming you went down there, and you see down at the bottom it's 20 feet down. There's a bronze double door with the engraved Gothic arch that reads "Esoteric Order of Mother Hydra," and as you know, it opens up into the temple space beyond. The door is closed, of course, but it does not lock, as we mentioned before. It has a push it open.
Now we have to be careful because we know there was a room with quite a few fishmen in it. I know we spiked it, but it's possible they could have escaped. I mean, quite likely that they're no longer stuck in there. Remember?
True.
So I knew I should have had you electrocute them all, Brighild.
You guys are violent.
Violence
These
is keeping you
innocent,
alive.
these innocent fishmen that are just trying to sacrifice villagers. I mean, that's all they're doing.
Yeah, religious freedom. So you go down the stairs, I guess, and open the door. Is that the plan? I did move you.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I moved you on, right? So, oh no, I didn't move you. That's why you guys are probably waiting for me to do that. There we go. Yeah, now you're there, right? So, I mean, I didn't reblock it. You know what you've seen, so I left it exposed. As you kind of come down, you open it up. Remember this room has those kind of bridges burning, so it's kind of like smoky and it's got this damp, musty smell. So there's light in here, kind of dim light, So a disadvantage on perception checks, and yeah, you can see what you saw last time. You see a series of doors. Probably because you mentioned it, maybe you're looking. You can tell immediately that the spiking and stuff that you did is no longer there. I mean, there's no spikes stuck in the doors anymore. Any of them, as far as you can tell. And you see more or less the same thing you saw last time. Lots of tracks going across the floors in various directions. Many of them going to, as we see on the map, lettered A to H. Then you also see a lot going from the entrance to D and E, which of course now are the same room from the last time.
I I brought a pry bar in case we decide we want to go through door C.
That's correct. Door C is boarded ship.
So yeah, I brought a pry bar. I'll let everyone know for that door if we decide we want to go through it.
Nice.
All right.
If everybody wants to.
So
Well,
should we get to spiking again?
Mm,
I mean, we already know what's behind those two doors. She'll say, pointing to D and E. I say we spike those first.
yeah, we
Yes.
definitely need to spike that.
How about Brighild? That's a journey. You guys are going to just move forward and do that.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, me and Crystal might have been talking at the same time, but yeah, Brickhill would have agreed with Rosea about spiking those two doors first.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. You guys can move up and start, tapping your spike. You see the marks on the floor / door where you jammed the metal spikes in the floor. Of course, they've been pulled out. You don't see the spikes anymore, so clearly they took them. But yeah, you're able to do it without too much fuss.
Brickhill would suggest door A also, because that was just the one that went into the room that had all the I don't remember what it was now, but I know it's something
Lobsters.
Lobsters.
Yeah, so
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do B and G as well. That way,
no, you don't want to do. Never mind. I was looking at the long deal. I don't have it. Numbers are small for me. Never mind. Yeah, B and G.
Yep,
Okay.
and then clear. Yep.
So you're gonna
Right.
do B and G, so the two that are on basically the opposite walls of each other. You're gonna do D and E.
yeah.
Yes.
And then we'll do F as well.
I'll actually mark this. Draw shape.
Yeah, A, B, D, E, F, G.
Here.
And I guess go back H way, huh?
Yeah.
And you're gonna use this one.
Yes.
You do that, right? And this one as well.
Mm-hmm.
That one as well. The lobsters.
And A.
This,
and
of course,
F,
is
yeah.
boarded. The C is boarded.
Yeah. And then F, we're also going to go ahead and spike up.
You gotta do F as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you start banging on F, and you hear it before it happens, so you're not surprised. But the door pushes open as you're like tapping the spike in. You hear like some footsteps, and then before you can hammer that, well, actually, maybe you want to. You hear somebody trying to push the door open. So, who was tapping that spike in? Was I? Since you said it.
I'll roll for it. How about that? Since I'm not exactly sure. So I'll roll for it. And I'll just use the way my screen is oriented to decide who it was. It was Pinesta. Pinesta, you were spiking that door.
Okay, Vanessa, you hear somebody grab the handle and start trying to push the door towards you. So roll a shift to see if, I mean, assuming you want to try to stop it.
Yeah, I want to try to stop it.
I got a 1.
2.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can go ahead and make a test of strength.
Oh, okay. Test of strength is 3 and 6. But I rolled a 4, so no.
Okay. Yeah. So you're like, whoa, and you go to to just throw your shoulder against to get that spike in, and when you do, you just kind of stumble back as the weight of the door pushes open because there's 27. No, I'm just kidding.
Dragons.
27 dragons come up. No,
They who breathe other dragons.
dragon of praise dragon. Who would think of something like that? So yeah, I mean, you don't know how many there are, but there's a bunch of fishermen coming out. There's several.
You cut off the head of one dragon and 2 heads pop up.
Exactly. However, I mean, you have them basically bottlenecked, and you did win initiative. So yeah, the door pushes open, and you see, I guess everybody sees these fishermen starting to come out. So there's not gonna, like, one has the door open, but that's where we're gonna leave it, and we'll just ask everybody what we're gonna do. But you know, there's more in there. There's light there, and you hear noises. And so
I'd stepped away to get my medicine. What door are we in front of?
you are in front of door F.
F. Okay.
So you had all the doors spiked, and then that was the last one that you went to go spike. And when you banged the spike in, it alerted the people in the room, and they pushed the door open. Unfortunately, Vesta was not strong enough to hold back the tide, so to speak.
Hey, Daniel, what was from before when we looked in there? What was that room description? I don't remember.
Which one? 6?
No, Elf.
You didn't go in F.
Oh, we never looked in it before. Oh, okay.
No. I have it exposed all the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. Just never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, you listened at all the doors, but you didn't hear anything. Because actually, last time there was nothing in there. But yeah, because it's random. Yeah.
Could our crossbowmen be ready shooters?
Yes. If anybody has a crossbowman, they can all shoot. Let me just keep it organized. Let me just go through. Do you have a crossbowman, Breakhild? And if so,
Yes, I do have one.
Okay. They can do a ready shooter if they want.
Also, go ahead.
Yeah, well, it'll be ready shooter. Shoot before initiative.
12 on the die, so I'm sure that misses.
Nope. 6 in the door. How about Vanessa? Do you have any crossbowmen?
No.
Rosiah, you have a crossbowman, right?
No. 6 in the door.
Okay. How about Oltan? You got crossbowmen, and if so, do they want to shoot before initiative?
Yeah, I got my brother Vul and my other brother Vul. There's my brother Daryl. There's my other brother Daryl. I'm dating myself.
All right. All right, go for it. With ready shooter, you get to shoot before initiative. So make some attacks there, Rush. Or Bull and Bull.
Oh, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, well, the ready shooter is the advanced combat option, whereas if you have crossbow, you can actually go before initiative if you are.
Number 1. A nat 20.
Ha
The
All right.
other roll, a 5.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll a d6.
A 2.
2. Okay, so he's going to do +2 damage. So go ahead and roll your damage. And
That's 2 damage. All right, so that'll be a d6 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7.
nice. Yeah. So this door, Vanessa stumbles back. A bunch of crossbow bolts stick in the door right by you, Vanessa. And then one goes through the door and stabs this guy in the chest, who keeps moving forward. He's clearly hurt, like he's cool. But he's come into the room. So now we'll do initiative, but let's just see what everybody's planning on doing. Brickhill, just you can see there's people coming through the room, or gonna.
And we Brickhill wants to suggest that she'll take all 3 of her henchmen and as many as we can and try to push the door shut and hold them in there
Okay.
before we can spike the door. The ones that try to push the door shut.
Fair enough. So you're gonna run forward and do that. How about Panesta? What's your plan?
I would help try to do that if that's what we're doing.
Okay. I mean, there's only so many people that can hold a door shut, so you can be part of it, I suppose, if you want. But I would say no more than maybe like 4 people. Maybe. Hold
Then
it.
I'll send my henchmen to do that, and I'll use the spike I'm holding to stab the fishman that's in front of me.
The one in the doorway. Okay. It's gonna be like, all right, Rosiah, what are you going to?
Rosiah will try to slam the door closed, I guess, so that they can get the spike in the ground.
I think there's already a lot of people on the door, so.
Okay. I mean, then Rosiah she will pull her sword and be ready in case the fishermen get into the room.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
How many fishman did we think that it was?
There's more than one. I mean, you could hear them screaming in there, but you're looking into a door. It's super quick. I would say there's at least 3, but probably more.
Well, I mean, in a bid to not be in the way, he's just going to run up to the door with his mace and his henchmen, and anybody that gets through the door, he's just going to try and whack them.
Okay, so you're gonna melee if they get through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's roll. Even though I let Vanessa roll that other one, I think we're just gonna stay like we're doing. So Brickhill, for this combat, you're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
They got a 1.
That was a 4.
Oh man, yeah, okay. You guys all charge forward. So I guess there's 4 of you pushing the door shut. So you'll roll Brickhill because you're the PC that's doing it. And you can add 3 to your chance, so it's just going to be a feat of regular test of strength.
Test of strength and add 3 to my. So I've got a 3 already, so that'd give me a 6, right?
Okay, yeah. So roll 2d6, and if you get 2 6s, it fails. Otherwise, it's good.
All right, 2d6. Nope, I got a 2 and a 5, so 7 total.
You guys, a lot of you had the same idea, and you all, and Panesta jams a spike in there, and you hear them banging on the door. You hear a lot of like fish talk as they're trying to smash the door open.
Did he get through before?
No, you want to shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one guy got an arrow in his chest, and basically he got pushed back. And now they're like trying to. I mean, that with weapons they can break the door down eventually, but you just don't know how long it'll take. So it's not a permanent solution, of course.
Rosiah will suggest that we, make a line and let our crossbowmen shoot them when they come out, and we'll just take them on here.
We'll have to deal with these men or these things eventually. We can't just keep them pinned behind this door.
Agree. And if we can keep them bottlenecked here with your crossbowmen, then that would be. And I have a bow too, so I can shoot.
Am I the only one that has crossbowmen left?
No, I do.
No, I have
And
one.
Brickhill does.
Oh, okay.
Brickhill has all of her henchmen. She's really good.
All right.
Brickhill is going to suggest if they want to stand there and wait till they break the door down, that 2 of us stand on each side, and when they about to break the door through, that we throw some flaming oil on them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have some oil. We can do that. How many of us have large shields? I have a large shield.
No.
Nope.
Oh, darn.
Good trick. Okay.
We're never going to get to do a shield wall.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you would know that if you want to like throw oil in there and then close the door again, you're gonna have to open the door.
No, not that. Wait till they break the door down. Actually, when they've got the door about broke through, when they're fixing to break through, then just douse them with the oil, flaming oil. Then.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, all right. So you don't want to like open the door, throw it in, and close the door again. You're just gonna let them come out or whatever, toss them. Fair enough. Cool. All right, let's see. I want to take something through the door.
Perhaps we should douse them with oil and let one of the crossbowmen light their bolt of flame, and then as they burst through, we douse them and then let them shoot flaming arrows at them. Or we could just use a torch.
Cleanse it with flame. All right.
I have some oil, you know, so.
Oh man, these guys are determined. So you're having this conversation, pulling your oil out, and boom, the door blows open. I mean, you're ready. I mean, you had time to do it. So you, all the crossbowmen can shoot again because they have ready shooters. Any bowman can shoot actually, and just keep it organized. I'm just gonna. Or do you want to douse them first? Is that the plan?
Well,
Yeah. So the oil. My suggestion was, two of us stand there and throw oil on them, and somebody throw a torch on them, or light them with a torch.
and it
Yeah.
sounds like they busted through the door before we would have had to have time to get those bolts lit up. So I say we just do it Tony's way.
Okay. Still the
We do
crossbows
get
go
the
before
ready
everybody else.
shooters now,
So
correct?
yeah, go ahead and I mean, you don't have to throw oil on somebody. So yeah, you can do that. You're gonna just you're gonna let a few through to do it. Or you're just gonna throw out the first person.
No, I'm sorry, Daniel. You broke up for me on that.
Like, are you gonna let a few run through and you're like splashing on them, or are you gonna just throw them the very first person?
I mean, as soon as they smash the door open, I'm going to throw my oil, I think.
Yeah, as soon as the first one steps through or whatever tries to
You're
step
gonna hit
through.
the first person. Okay. All right, that's cool. Go ahead. Whoever's throwing oil, go ahead and make an attack with it.
Do we take our ready shooter shots now too?
18 on the armor
Nat
class.
20 with my oil.
Be -2 armor class for my oil.
Yeah, so you guys whip the oil in there and splash. It goes all over a few of them. Yeah, go ahead.
Vanessa, light them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I got the torch.
And Vanessa tosses a torch, and all the crossbows go off. This is all happening at once. So let's get all the info, and then we'll narrate. So you have any crossbowmen that are shooting the guild? So
Yep, just the one. So let's see. With a bowman, can the bowman shoot too? Or probably not.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The crossbowman, a 15 on a die for 1 point of damage. And the bowman will miss.
How about no? You don't have any bowmen. Vanessa, Rosetta.
Crossbowman will be +1, so it'll be 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have a crossbowman, but he misses.
All 10 in the crew. We got fresh crew. All 10?
Am I muted? Hello?
Yo, you're just very soft. I can hear you now.
Yeah.
You have 2 crossbowmen, right?
Yeah, one missed. The other one rolled an 18 and did 5 damage.
Nice. Okay. You're very, very soft, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're like really quiet.
It's fine, but I didn't touch nothing.
You're so shy.
I know.
Okay. And you throw oil on them. Let's see. Go ahead and roll a d4, Tony.
D4, okay. That is a 4.
Okay. And Crystal, roll a d4 +1.
Okay. Oh, I overshot my dice tower and threw it onto my keyboard. 2.
2 + 1 or 1 and then 2?
1 + 1 is 2.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna get 6 of these guys total with oil. I'll just roll some easy. Oh yeah. I mean, you got 6 of these guys. They're on fire, and of course they're like, and you can smell the fish. I mean, it probably.
we have our beeswax, so.
Yeah. It's kind. It's like. Oh, it kind of smells good, but.
Black and fish.
Black fish, they're on fire. So you can see there's a couple in the room that aren't aflame, but of course there's flaming fish in front of them running around. So they're kind of trapped in the room. So with little work, I mean, we're not going to run this as well, but with little work, you're able to shoot some more arrows in there or whatever and take out them. And in the end, after a few rounds of burning up and some well-placed arrows, you've got this like smell of blackened fish and smoke that's covered the room. You kind of look in there and you can see that this was like probably storage, some kind of storage armory, because there's racks on the wall, and usually the first sign. But there is in here you see like tridents and scimitars and spears, like all kinds of stacked up in piles. There's some short spears and long spears. There's tridents. You can see right by the door as you come in. There's a set of keys hanging there. And you can, of course, you see there's like a brazier in the middle that they were using for fire. And yeah, I mean they're of course dead now. So
Riccio is going to take the ring of keys and suggest that they pile all the weapons of a wooden shafted.
Yeah, I mean, the scimitars too, but there's spears. Yeah, the spears are wooden shafted. The tridents.
Yeah, she's going to suggest they take all the wooden shafted weapons and put them in a pile in the middle of the room and burn them, set them on fire so the shafts will burn out of them.
Okay, yeah, nice. Do that. That's a good idea.
Uzziah would ask if there's anyone here who can detect if any of these weapons are magical in nature.
I cannot.
Okay. Well, if they are, we'll never know, I guess.
It'll be the one the shaft does not burn on.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Yeah, you do that. I mean, like I said, there's some daggers and scimitars and stuff. You could throw them in there too, and they'll get like damaged. But the spears, yeah, you'll definitely will destroy them by doing that. Of course, you're producing a decent amount of smoke in this room by the time you get this all done. So, whatever that might be. But you get that done, and you kind of step back into this main room. Oh, I didn't open the door for you. I didn't do my beautiful reveal skills. Reveal areas. Yeah, nice. If you wanted any of those weapons, I don't think you guys did, right? But if you did, there's daggers, scimitars, long spears, short spears, and tridents. So if anybody wants anything, they are of good value. Like they're not like treasures, but they're they're good weapons. They're not like junk. So well, they're junk now. So yeah, you do that. I mean, it doesn't take that long, and you're able to burn up. Wow, okay, that was good. That was very good, guys. Yeah, as you leave the room, you're doing good. What do you want to do now? You're back in the main area. You want to take 5 minutes before we move on since it's almost 9?
Yep, take a break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
sounds
take
good.
a little break, and then we'll come back and see if you guys can clear this place out. You're doing a good job so far. All right, so you cleared out that room number 7. I think I probably mentioned this last time, just in case you don't remember it. G. G.
Ah, damn it. I got one.
The door to G is locked. Otherwise, all the other ones are open.
Oh, well, we have that ring of keys now.
Yes,
Maybe
we
one
do.
of those open G, or do you guys want to continue down the way we went last time?
Well, we got G spiked, so maybe we should see if anything is down H first.
Let me see if those keys open actually.
Fine by me.
Because we spiked G, so. But it's up to you guys.
Okay, so you want to head down to the direction of H?
If it's okay with Brighild and Ultan as well.
Yeah, it's
Okay. All right. So remember that once you leave this first room, it's now going to be dark again. So you need to fire up a torch or whatever if you want. Because remember this initial room was lit with dimly lit, so you get a disadvantage on perception checks.
Brighild will she'll cast her infrared vision again and go first like she did before, since she's familiar with the area.
Okay, cool. You would know as you're kind of heading forward through this room. I am assuming you're doing the same thing, like they're staying back about 20 feet with the light source. Is that what's happening? Or yes or no?
Last time we went in the dark, but I don't
Well,
know if
that's
we want
right.
to do that again.
That is correct. Do you want it on the dark?
I mean, I think it'd be okay to go with a light source. And Ulton, if you will hold the light source, I actually bought a bullseye lantern.
Oh, fancy.
Big on being blind.
Why can't you give it to one of the henchmen?
Can't hear you. Yeah, I only have my crossbowman, so if another henchman want to hold it, that's fine.
Oh yeah, my guy will hold the light.
Like, it's
They
like
go into
my
our-
crossbow man is more important than Rush's PC.
No, I mean, no, I just meant like my cross. I just meant like he's got to have both hands to use a crossbow.
Oh my god. That's too funny. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry.
My guy will carry it.
Okay.
He'll make himself a target for me.
I'm gonna say we're going to have to roll high or low to see who's going to carry it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bullseye lantern. It's pretty nerdy. So.
That's it. Yeah, so Rico, you move forward. You remember, of course, that there was that trap on the floor. And when you get there,
Oh yeah.
you're kind of looking, you can see, maybe you get down and look at it as close as you can, but think you can tell that it's been reactivated. But that and I think
I'm sorry, Daniel. You froze for me, Daniel. All I heard was you can tell, and then you froze up for me.
Oh, okay, still
Nope, I can hear you now.
okay. You can tell that it's been reactivated, but of course you guys know how to make it so it doesn't open if you want. But it definitely would collapse if you stepped on it right now because the pins in the floor have been slid open.
Someone here.
Yeah, I can set it back though, or whatever,
Yeah.
to deactivate it.
Yeah, you definitely can if you want. You could also, like I said, jump over it, but we talked about that last time, but it's not that easy. So if you want to do that, you can set it so you can walk over it. Sure.
Dang it.
Somebody's got a bunch of background noise. I don't know who it is, but I can't
It's-
hear Daniel because of it.
All right, it's probably me because I think I fixed my microphone. So now,
All right.
now you're getting
Well,
my
we can
wife.
definitely hear you now.
Yep, you're loud now.
All right, well, that was what it is. So now you're getting my wife in the other room, so I'll mute myself.
It's either quiet or crazy loud. Oh, that's awesome. You gotta love these microphones. This is what life's begun, right? So sorry, Tony. Yeah, so you can definitely set it. You could go down there and slide the latch across like you did last time, so you could lock it so it doesn't reopen.
All right. Yeah, and then I'll continue to the where the two different passageways that go up north.
Yeah, and I mean where the one leads down to the prison cell.
Yeah, and we didn't see any other doors out of that room, did we? At all.
No, you saw that secret passage, but you closed that back up.
Right.
And when you went down to the prison cell, that seemed to be the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, she won't go that way, Ben. She'll go the first way, the west side one.
60 foot, right? So you just walk down a little bit and you see, you would notice this pretty quickly. You see that there's actually a door here. Okay. And if you go just a little bit beyond it, you see that the corridor comes down and then turns to the side and turns a little bit like that. So you kind of see it.
She'll when she gets to that door, like 5 foot before that door, she'll wait right there
Okay.
for the rest of them to catch up or get closer.
All right, yeah. So then you guys should come by with the party, marching along, and in the back you've got this bullseye lantern held by God knows who, and you guys make your way down, and you can see Brickhild standing once you shine the light on her. You can see anyways, you can see she's standing by a door.
Yeah, and when excuse me, when they see her, she's gonna motion at the door, and then she's just gonna step forward that 10 foot or whatever to look around the corridor at that point, and see if there's what she can see beyond that way.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Can I listen at the door?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna click there on listen. So yeah, so you basically see that it goes down like this, and it seems to turn. You probably get there right around the time the Canesta reaches the door. So go ahead. What's your listen?
6 of 12.
6 and 12. Nice. Yeah. So you hear something behind the door.
And I'm gonna stay at that corner while they're at the door. I'm just gonna stay at that corner.
Okay, sounds good. It sounds like let me do my fish voice again. It's like you can hear that there are multiple voices in there. You know, a minimum of 4, you would think. They seem to be speaking in kind of a drowsy way. You know, they're not like excited or anything. They're very chill. It's like, yeah, man. As they're hanging out in there. There is actually, I guess you probably would have noticed as well. Probably, I would have told you this. If you really check, if you really looked, the rest of you, but pretty you would have noticed it. There is like a bit of light creeping out from underneath the door, so there's light in there. They've got the rooms lit up. Not a lot of light, but there's a little bit of light. Like somebody would just walking down the corridor in the dark wouldn't notice it unless their eyes really adjusted. But with the infrared vision, you definitely noticed there was light coming from underneath the door. Yeah, that's what you hear. People in there kind of chilling. They're like, yo, did you see the latest episode of Rick and Morty? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I will go back to Ruziah in the group and say, or not say, but like point at the door and do the little fishman wings on the side of my face, you know. I feel like there's fishmen in there, but without actually saying it.
Is there a sign to show this fishman?
I'm thinking of never mind. I think I'm thinking of
Oh, like
more
that
manner.
much?
Yes, like that. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rush knew what I was. He knew what I was working with. Yeah.
So the gills, flapping gills. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll do that just to kind of indicate that there's fishmen in there.
Okay, nice.
So.
That's the universal fishman sign.
It is. No, it is.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So you guys are aware that Panesta heard some fishermen chilling. What do you guys want to do?
Rosia will take her sword and begin moving forward.
Oh.
Has her shield up.
Okay.
I mean, or are we gonna, you know, I'm assuming we're about to go in there and take care of them.
Probably. I just wanted you guys to know they were there, you know, before we.
She'll look at Brighild and see if Brighild has any other ideas, you know.
You don't see Brighild. She's up at the corner.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, you'd have to come up there. She's gonna stay. You know, I mean, she can see maybe what y'all are doing, but she thinks y'all have that, so she's gonna stay at the corner, Daniel, and watch for the corner. You know, in case something starts coming that way.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the other corner. Okay, let me show you what you see.
Let me get over it. I'm sorry. Right here at this corner.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's as much as you can see. I thought you meant would. Yeah. Well, I think that they would see you if they brought a lantern down there.
Oh, can they? Okay. I didn't know.
They
how
moved
far
down
it
to the door, I
was,
think.
but
Didn't they all move down to the door?
In the
No.
dark.
Sorry, telling you to talk over you. Maybe let me just narrate so I know where everybody's at. Vanessa came down and listened to the door, and then she signaled everybody down, or did you go back to them, Vanessa?
I said I went back to them.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I missed that part. See, I was off. Okay, so you're right. They wouldn't see you because they're back at the other corner. So yeah.
Her sword out, and my understanding was moved toward the door. So Ultan's probably going to go with her. And we can probably see Brighild up at the corner because she's not around the corner. And I guess we're just going to try the key and see if we can go in there and smash fish heads.
Is the door locked?
The door does not appear to have a lock on it now.
Okay.
All right, Uzziah has a shield in one hand, a sword in the other, so she'll
Let's
kind
go.
of signal to Ultan to open the door for her.
Yep. I got a small shield, but I can still use my hand with it. So I'll grab the door handle. Now, here's my question. These spearmen, does it take 2 hands to use that spear in a stabbing motion?
Long spear, definitely. Short spear, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to check. But I will check that. I don't know. But definitely a long spear you do.
Yeah, she's got a long spear. So I'm actually going to let Kai draw her. doesn't make sense that she'd have a long spear inside of the dungeon. So she's going to pull her short scimitar.
Okay.
And I guess we'll bring her up too. And yeah, I'll grab the door and look at Rosiah and just wait for her to give the signal. Do I still sound okay, by the way?
You sound soft.
Yeah, you're soft again to me.
All right, so there is no middle ground with this damn thing, apparently. So we're just going to do this.
I was right, I got one, but
There we go.
I almost got a second one.
Okay, yeah, that's not very much long. Okay, so yeah, you that's pretty but yeah, so you get by the door, the three of you, I guess. Four of you. And you're gonna pull it open and I guess charge. That's your plan.
Yep, that's what it sounds like. So once Rosiah says go, I'm going to just pull the door, and I'm assuming she's going to pile in.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let me just see if they're surprised first. They have a small chance of being surprised because they are special. They're not surprised actually. So you won't get a free round on them, but I will give you a +1 on your initiative just because you're so organized. But go ahead and you pull the door open, and Rosiah, since you're the ones charging in, go ahead. You can roll initiative.
D6, right?
D6.
You're giving me a +1. 3 total.
Yeah, you win because you get the initiative. They only got a 1. So I mean, I guess because I already kind of knew what you were going to do, I didn't ask. But we'll just run through and see what everybody's doing. I know Brigel's down at the corner. Your soldier stayed back.
Yeah, she would have left her guys back with them.
Okay.
Them.
So down by the door, is Podesta's down by the door now? Or no, did she move back?
Yeah, I'm down by the door, kind of
All right.
behind Rosiah, and
Did you want to? Well, I guess Rosiah's going in first, but did you plan on going in?
melee. I have my sword out.
All right, let me adjudicate Rosiah first, just then know she opened the door. So go ahead, Rosiah, you charge in first, and then we'll deal with the rest of it.
Yeah, I'll melee.
Yep. There are 6 fishmen here. They are resplendent with purple silk sashes over one shoulder, like very Roman, with golden amulets around their neck. They're lounged back on divans, and they are eating raw lobster and drinking sea cucumber viscera. And you can smell the smell of smoky lotus as you open the door. And they see you as you come in, and they're just like, "Ugh." But yeah, so the 6 of them. And these guys, they're not happy that you destroy it. You're messing with their buzz, man.
Raw lobster and sea cucumber viscera.
Yep.
Yummy.
You guys know how to live.
That's right.
All
All right, so I'm attacking first, or
yeah, there is not enough room.
I mean, do they seem like they're aggressive?
I mean, they look surprised that you opened the door. They're happy about it. They are fishmen.
Yeah, they're evil. Fuck it, they're evil. They're evil. I'm gonna attack them. All right, so yeah, I rolled a 21, so it's negative something armor class.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
7 damage.
Oh yeah, you cut into one of them. He does not look happy that you did that, but he doesn't look particularly injured either. All right, so Vanessa was also charging in.
Yeah, I was going in behind Rosiah.
Right. Go
But
for
you
it.
said there's not a lot of room in here.
It's a 20-foot square room. I mean, there's not
Oh,
enough. There wasn't enough room to like charge. You would have to have a full 20-foot charge.
Okay, I will try to attack one. Armor class 4.
Armor class 4. That hits.
Okay.
36.
Or 5 points of damage only.
Oh, okay. Okay. You cut into another one who does not seem very happy that you disturbed their chill session. Who else ran in at this first point? Did you
If
go
my
in?
guys could have went in, one of them has a scimitar and one of them has a falcata. If they could have went in too, they
Yeah.
I was going to go in, but I just realized I need to look at one of my spells real quick.
Okay, go for it, Tony, with your character.
We still need 15s to hit them.
No, now you'll need a 14, I guess, because they're a 6.
See, only one of my guys will hit me in for 3 points.
Okay, and also a chocolate one. These guys do not seem happy. Anybody else that you charged in before these guys?
And the other guy, I'm sorry, Daniel, I was just going to say real quick, my other guy at the light crossbow, he only has a dagger also, so he's just going to stay in the hallway to kind of,
Oh.
Brickhill needs some help or something.
No, it makes sense. Did anybody else's henchman run in? Rosiah, did your henchman run in?
No, I'm going to say that they stayed back in the hallway as well.
It is getting a little cramped in there, but
Yeah.
I figure there can be maybe one combatant per, basically.
Oltan's going in. His henchman is going to stay at the door with the lantern. So because if he goes down, then it's bad. So I'm pretty sure that I missed. In fact, I'm positive I missed.
All right, yes, you charge in this. These guys, they kind of look kind of pissed off that you disturbed their chill, and they reach down or to the side or wherever they are laying on the ground. They pick up these tridents. You see a theme here. These guys like their tridents, and they're going to turn on you all. This one's on old. And they go, and then they just like go for it. So let's see. Let me check out their stats. So I know what I want to roll first. It's a 7. If a 7 hits you all 10, that's not going to be good.
A what now?
I don't think they hit you with a 7. Let me just check.
No, 7. No.
Well, I mean, you hope not. Nope, that would not hit you. Okay. One is going after.
That was a close one.
Hold on. This is Pinesta. And then we got Rosiah. And then we have Brickill's henchman. Actually, both the henchmen went in there, right? Just one missed. All right. Okay, so against Pinesta, 15. That hits in armor class 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He comes at you with his mighty 2-handed trident. And he's like, "You thought Aquaman was a bad movie?" Are you with it? +3. Oh crap, he gets +3. Okay. Let's take it actually. Some damages. Oh my god. Okay, yes, he does 12 points of damage with his trident. He jams into you.
Jeez.
And he's like, raw lobster is good. Well, he's speaking Fishman now, so he's like, that way we don't have to come up with snappy lines. Yeah, so he stabs into Podesta pretty terribly. The one of them goes after Brickhill's first henchman.
They were both AC 7.
Okay, that's going to hit with a 15. Ooh, 7 points.
He's dead.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, it'll be the guy at the spear. Zan, he's down.
Second guy. 6, that can't hit anything. No, it doesn't hit anything. Second guy misses. And then finally, against Messiah, misses with the 5 on the die. And yeah, we're back up at the top. One of them didn't actually attack because he was so good. I don't know. I just didn't have an attack because there's not enough of you in there. They're soloing you all. So yeah, so let's go into round 2. These guys are pretty pissed off that you messed up their high. Brigild's company.
Tyndall with his Falcata was trying to strike that one again.
Nope.
And huh?
That's okay. You can just keep that if it's fine. But we're just
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
we're just saying what we're doing. He's going to do a melee.
Yep, melee.
It's written here. Well, you are Presta. Presta.
I am Pinista. Yes, I am gonna magic missile with my wand. I still have some charges left.
Oh hell yeah! All right, magic missile. Rosiah Crystal.
I'm gonna melee.
Okay. How about Oltan?
Spell.
Did you say bow?
Spell.
Oh, spell. Spell you for you. What about your guy? Oh, you just stand at the doorway, right?
Right.
Awesome. All right, let's do initiative there. What was Crystal? They got 2.
We got a 2.
Oh, what's your dex?
15.
Okay, you go first then. So first we do melee. So that's going to be Fakata. So Brighild.
All right. 15 on a die for 6 max
Nice.
damage.
Excellent. Well done. All right. He's hurt. How about Nesta? No, your magic missile. I'm sorry. Rosiah? Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you
Nope.
off.
Yeah, Rosea is gonna miss.
Okay. And then Old Hands doing spell as well. So we'll do spells.
Oh, I get 2 attacks.
Okay.
So my first attack miss. My second attack also will miss.
Okay. Fair enough. And go ahead. You can go in any order. Does you want to do the wand first? I guess you got to pull it out. So let's have the spell go up first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the spell would go off before the wand?
Yeah, why not? She has to pull the wand out.
Okay.
She's not as fast as Rule was with this.
So I'm gonna turn my I'm gonna turn my moose-headed mace over and hold it up, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Hold Person on the entire group.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I actually have to roll anything. They just have to make a sorcery saving throw.
Right. It does not all of them, or is there a limit? The 6 of them.
No, it says I can cast it on the entire group. If I cast it on one target, they make a sorcery saving throw with a -2. But if I do a single target, let me check one more. I didn't see where it said that there was a limit.
I'm
sure
like
there
up
is
to
one.
4 can be paralyzed. And if you do it on a single target, they get like a -2 to their save. And if you do
Yeah,
it
it's a -2.
they just do a regular save.
So 4 basically.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It can be cast single or a group of individuals as long as they are within a 10-foot radius of the spell's primary target. Is
Right.
all it says. It doesn't say that it's only 4.
When cast on a group, as many as 4 individuals may be affected. That's the very
Oh.
first
Very
line.
next line. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna do 4. Do you want me to make 1 saving throw for all 4, or do you want me to roll 4 times?
You do it the way you did. How did you do it last time? Didn't you make a?
I did it for each one separately.
I think we should do it for each one separately, because that way, if you have one good roll, the whole group gets off.
Right. Oh, or vice versa. I suppose.
And I don't like that.
It's all how much you like to gamble.
We don't get to all make one attack roll, so.
Yeah.
No, it's a good gamble.
Yeah.
Let's see, saving throw for these guys.
I mean, you do it however you want.
No, I'll do it that way.
Whatever you think is fair.
What's fair is what the player wants.
Next time I get multiple attacks, I'm gonna be like, now, do you want me to roll 1 attack for both of my attacks?
Yeah, I would be fine if you did that. I'm up, and if you want to do that, that's totally fine. You just need to say it up ahead of time. You can't do it after you roll the natural 20 and be like, oh, I'm just gonna do.
Oh, by the way.
Okay, they all failed. So 4 of them are locked down, leaving only 2. I'm just gonna roll at random which ones, because that's how I feel like doing it. At least I can do that one. So 1, 4. This one, that one, that one. One more. No, that one. And 6. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Basically, 4 of the 5 that you guys were fighting luck. So I guess you targeted ones that were in combat, which makes sense. Leaving only 2 remaining. Finesta, there's only 2 that are not held.
Okay.
One of them's not hurt, and the other one is hurt a little bit.
All right. I want to send 3 missiles at the one that's not hurt and 2 at the one that is.
Okay.
Well, if you
And I-
hit the one that is, you break him out of whole person, I think.
No, hurt.
Huh?
Hurt.
There's
There's
6
not-
of them. You only got 4, so
Yeah.
I'm attacking 2 that aren't held.
I'm sorry. I thought you
Yeah,
said.
and also that's not true, as far as I know. That's like in 5e, that's true, but not in this. You're held. Basically, whole person. Yes.
So I rolled a 4 on my d4, so that's 5 points damage. 1d4 plus 1, so 15 to the one guy and 10 to the other guy.
Oh, crap.
Damn.
Well,
You
yeah.
do me 12 points of damage to me. You pissed me off.
Yeah. No. Okay. Neither one is dead, but they're both very hurt.
That was the
Especially the
goal.
one that, well, the 10, yeah, they're both, oh, actually, they're both almost exactly equally hurt. And everybody went, right? So now it's their turn. They've got nowhere to go, so they're just gonna hold on. Let me see. I'll roll their morale. There is a chance they'll just no, they got nowhere to go. They're just gonna try to kill you because they're thinking that because they don't know there's like 5 more people in the hallway. All right, so we just magic missile once. So you're definitely a target, Vanessa, and I'll roll randomly for the other guy.
Okay.
So he's like, oh, actually, in Rush, you also did magic because you guys are the targets. So the first one goes after Vanessa, and he's like, ooh, you roll a 13. That hits armor class 3.
Yep, that'll hit.
I like to think that if like the fishermen were underwater, we would like hear them with perfect clarity.
10 points. Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are not messing around. And against Oltan, they miss. So there's 2 left. As we come into this combat, Nesta is holding her gut in. As we come into the next round, and what do you want to do here for Guild's guy?
Tyndall will continue his Falcata attack.
Okay. Panesta?
Melee.
Okay. Rosea?
Melee.
Okay. And Oltan?
Panesta, you've taken like 22 points of damage, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to do spell.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative there, Kristen. Ooh.
4.
Yeah, they got a 5. All right. They're targeting the same people because that's what they're doing. So you better hope that he misses you, Rush. Oh my god. Against Panesta. No, that was against Panesta, which is bad, but it's not as bad as you losing the spell. Well, we don't know if it's bad. It was a crit. Panesta. Oh my god. We rolled only a 1, so that's +1 damage. No, +2. No, he's a monster, +1. Oh, we don't roll a d20 for damage. Hold on. Wow, that's so funny. He critted and did the least amount of damage he's done so far with only 4 points.
Okay.
He rolled 1. Oh no, 5. Sorry, because he gets +1 for the crit.
Okay.
All right, and against Oltan, 5 misses.
3.
Okay, so you don't lose the spell, and it is now on melee. So, Brickild's Benjamin.
All right. Ooh, 17 on the die for max 6 damage.
Nice. He's very hurt. Practically dead. Vanessa?
Yeah, just the guy who's wailing on me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's hits armor class 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Where's my 8 points of damage?
Killed him. Rosea. One guy up.
Last guy that's left. I missed. Oh, suddenly I've come good at missing.
Oltan, spell.
Oh, sorry.
That's a cast.
Yeah. So he's going to step kind of to the side, still holding his mace the same way. He's going to start mumbling to himself about the strength of wood and stone and whatnot, and he's going to put a hand right on between Panesta's the shoulder blades in the back. He's going to try to heal her with a heal moderate.
Oh, nice.
Is 2d8 heal. So that's 1. Shit, I only have 1d8 out. All right. That's going to be 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8.
Nice.
Nice. That's good.
Thank you.
Yep, 13.
All right. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he's by himself and you just killed everybody. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna roll anything. He basically drops his trident. And he's like, no, dude, you came into my place. You know.
It's the flippers up.
Yep.
Rosaya, she holds her sword up towards this guy, and she'll say, "Do you speak common?"
Well, my language is common to me. What, you think your language is better than my language? Typical.
So
Kendall's
it's-
going to drive his falcata through his throat.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if he was actually speaking common. Like, I mean, these two people seem like people that would have answers, but
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, he wasn't protecting himself. So you can just.
Yeah, and he wasn't speaking common, was he? So I mean,
He was not speaking.
yeah. I was gonna say if he wasn't speaking common, then Rosiah just like puts her sword up and then turns her back and walks out because she won't kill innocent. She won't kill unarmed men herself.
Okay, well, looks
He
like
hadn't. I was going to. So
Yeah, I mean, like she turns her back. So I mean, whatever you guys do after that, she didn't see it.
yeah, that's not how it works, but okay. Go on, keep picking that. All right, so you can't hide from God. Remember that. So you do that. You stab the thing through its neck and it falls dead. There are, of course, the remaining 4 that are they're like, well, they're holding tridents like this. They're probably not nearly that cool because they're fishermen. They're like, they are. So as I described, this room is pretty lush, actually. For fishman standards. They're like chilling out here. You can smell that kind of lotus, that smoky lotus smell. They've got some pouches of it kind of on the ground, and you can see there's like spittoons. They chew it, they spit it out. That's exactly what you want. So let's be chewed up by a fishman and spit out. Like I said, they're wearing these purple silk silk sashes, so pretty nice. And they have those same necklaces, except theirs are gold.
Only Valkyria was here now. They'd be like, come on, Vanessa, let's party.
Yeah.
yeah, Lotus doesn't go well for me.
my crossbowman, he's going to go in and take that short scimitar that my KIA guy had.
Nice. Okay.
Put all the gold necklaces in a pouch and melt that shit down.
Yeah, we could take them.
There's 6 of them. 6 gold necklaces. Actually, that's those first loot you've got so far. You've been destroying everything. But they're valuable. They're worth a few. They're like 50 gold pieces each.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through the room to see if I find anything else that looks like it might be of, some kind of rare finery.
Yeah, I mean, like the divans that they're laying on are nice, but they're big. I mean, they're
Yeah,
probably
no.
all to carry out. The lotus, there's roll d12.
A 6.
All right, so there's 6 doses or whatever. I forget how they do it. 6 leaves, I guess they call it. 6 leaves of it. That's got value. It's
Hey,
smoky.
Daniel,
6
also,
grams.
whenever Brighild hears everything in that room die down,
Yeah.
she's going to go up to this next corner and look around it.
Okay, yeah, you do it. Yeah, as they're searching, and then you can kind of walk up and take a peek. It's 60 feet, right? So.
All right, so after I collect the lotus leaves or whatever, I would just kind of turn and sort of put my arm around one of the fisherman priests while he's held still and just be like, well,
You can do a
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. And I would look over at Rosiah and I would say, held or not, they do still have their weapons and they are quite evil. And
Oh,
then
Rosiah's already walked out of the room. I mean, there's
she did?
like,
Oh.
yeah, no. There's Lotus in there, and no, she's not going to stick around for that crap.
All right,
Mr.
well,
will help you.
And if she
Oh,
would have
yeah,
saw
my-
you
my-
pick up the Lotus, she probably would have said something.
My
That's
two
why I
guy-
was laughing
my
because
two
you were
guys
like,
will help you all, Tim.
Yeah,
All
we'd
right.
help you.
yeah.
Gonna-
I was laughing because Oltan was like, I'm going to pick up the Lotus. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Of course, the cleric at parties all the time is like, oh, Lotus.
Lotus.
long story short, we dispatched the held.
Mhm.
Yeah.
fishermen.
Of course, you take care of the fishermen. You get them or whatever.
I was worried that they'd be tough, and I was right.
They would have been tough. That was a good use of that spell. Yes, you look into this room and you can see it opens up. And actually, when you kind of, actually, let me just see. When you're looking down there, kind of getting a feel for it, you actually, hold on, this room's not lighted. Let me see if there's light down there.
Ooh, a thing.
Oh, you know what? Actually, this room is lit up. I think. Yeah, because how would there not be? Oh yeah, there is. There's when you look around the corner, you can see the room has like a dull light to it, like there's like a candelabra or something that you can't see. It's like in the air or whatever. I mean, you can't see all of this, obviously, but I was going to open it up to make it easier. And you can see down at the end, there's a throne, and I will tell you what you see because there's somebody sitting on it, and they speak to you as soon as you stick your head around the corner.
Always see me?
Yeah, and they're looking around at you. You could hear the fight. It wasn't that quiet. Through a Gothic arch, you see a massive throne room. At the far end, a marble throne is set upon a low dais. Here reposes a corpulent fishman, garbed in gold embroidered purple silk. In one hand, he holds a golden scepter. In the other, a sheaf of leaves. In each corner of the throne stands a dull grayish brown statue. You can only see two of them, of course. Of fired clay, sculpted to portray a large simian with stalk-like head and the crown of which radiates a nest of tentacles that each terminate in a small eye. Besides the throne is a fifth sculpture depicting a nude headless woman. This figure holds aloft a large fishbowl within which squirms a sinister-looking octopus. At the foot of the throne lies cages containing lobsters. Of course, they're exposed. It says they're suffocating, so I suppose because they're exposed to air. So the lobsters are like. And the man on the throne opens up his lazy eyes and the croaking voice in common. He says, "Come." He probably just
Oh, that's all he says, just the one word, come.
Yep, unless you reply back to him. I'm assuming you stick your head in there, see that quickly, and then dodge back behind the wall. If you step out and talk to him, he'll say more.
Brickia will go back down to the corner, that first corner where they can, the people in the hallway can see.
Yeah.
And she's gonna motion at them and say, come towards your group. And then she's gonna walk back to that second corner and look around again at the guy, see what he says.
Yeah. So he sees you and he says, "Seems you have made quick work of my emissaries. I prefer a more peaceful negotiation myself, but I understand that some people are quick to draw blood." And then he takes some of the leaves that he's chewing and he puts it in his mouth and starts.
But he looks just like the rest of the fishermen, besides what he's wearing, of course.
Yeah, there's a picture. Want to see the picture?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a picture. Let me see if I can do this without doing it all. Let's see if I can do this. I'll screen share it. I don't think there's anything too obvious in this picture that will give anything away. Oh, screen share. Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, and you can see those statues. They have the weird heads, and this one here, that's the one that's holding the octopus, and of course there's the lobsters. So these are the weird statues. Yeah. So you look at the fisherman. He's like, ribbit. No, that was your frogman.
I mean, Brickhill's going to wait to see if her group's coming. She's going to wait first to see if they're coming up there. She hears them coming.
Yeah.
He seems almost a little bored. I'm sorry.
And when Altan and them get up there, she's going to say, "Well, when you look around this corner, there is the sight to see that's he speaks in common. He's a fisherman, but he's speaking in common. He wishes to converse with us first and see if maybe we can reach a resolution before we just go to what some of us usually do."
We will see what must be done here.
Yeah, I mean, once they catch up with us, Brickhill will go back around the corner and start walking down that way.
Okay, yeah. He sees you, and again, as the rest of the party starts to come, he says, "Oh, a big party. Ah, come, have some of this lobster. It's quite delicious. Fort Greely has the best lobster in all of Hyperborea."
I'm
I
still
pre-
full on shrimp paste, but thank you.
yeah, I preferred the shrimp back at whatever town it was.
Oh,
What is it that you're doing here? What are your plans with this town and this temple?
you come to my home and demand of me. That's going to be. Come, let us discuss this. No need for violence.
Oltan will try and see if he can maintain a position where can reach and touch either Rosiah or Brighild equally easily, if possible.
Okay.
It sounds creepy, but I want to stay in touching distance.
I guess require those two staying near each other, I guess.
Just
He's basically beckoning you to come forward to where he is.
yeah. I'm Oltan just kind of defers toward Brighild, since that's the one he's known the longest.
Did you say he did beckon for us to come on forward more?
Yeah, he's like, just doesn't want to.
Oh, well, Brickhill will look towards Rosea and Altan and go, well, then look back to him and just go, well, we can hear you from here and you can hear us. Continue your conversation.
Oh, it's hard for me to yell all day. I'm an old man,
I'm not going to fall for your fishy tricks.
Did you? That is a temper. You need some of the lotus leaf, my child. And he takes some of the stuff he's been chewing and he kind of like tosses it out, maybe like it splats on the ground, maybe like 5 feet in front of you. He says, chew that, you'll be much happier.
Yummy.
You want visions, you'll have visions.
I want to know what it is you're doing here. Why have you defiled this temple?
Well, you would like to know what I am doing here. I could say the same of you. Are we not all free to do as we want?
No, we're not all free to do as we want. There are laws which govern all of us, the laws that we must all obey. One of those laws is not to defile a holy place, which you have done. This is not a place of Hydra. This was a place of the moon goddess. I'll actually say her name.
I mean, the door says Hydra on it.
What of the men of Port Greely who disappear and end up here? Were they free to make their choice?
Of course.
Mm,
Were you not free to choose your path?
not particularly. I was free to choose between coming here and death. It's not really much of a choice. It's not the choice of a freeman.
Well, join us. You will not have that burden when you become a servant of the esoteric Mother Hydra.
I will never join you. So I'll offer you the same choice. Stand down or die. And I'm going to pull my sword.
Am I not standing down? I'm sitting upon a throne in my home that has been invaded And my men
The
have
temple that you defiled.
You have no evidence that I defiled it. You always want to blame the others. Maybe it was your group that defiled this temple and left the blood of my children.
I will not feel badly for slaying fishmen who take people captive against their will. I've been on the receiving end.
Alden leans over toward Brighill and goes, not much for the moral dilemma issue. Which is not an insult, by the way.
Josiah turns and stabs all the time. No, I'm kidding.
I was only kidding.
If poor Greely decides to worship what they worship, who are you to say they should worship something else? Your gods are old. They're no longer here. They are from another place.
Your god's not even a god.
Uh-oh. It's getting personal.
Be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that would be something that you would say. Fanatics chasing something that doesn't matter anymore on Hyperborea, not looking to create a better future like we are. Look at the lobster. Feast. We have a beautiful place here. What do you have? Death.
Old hand just kind of looks between Brighill and Pinesta and goes, what do we do?
I don't know. I mean, they were kidnapping people, so no matter what he says, he's kind of a nasty person. I mean,
You're
we
like
really
the hard ass who can't say shit. You little nasty person.
Well, I wasn't. I had much stronger words in mind for him.
I'm sorry. So I had
I'm
to
not
get the
gonna
door
start
real
the fight.
quick.
No, it's fine. We didn't make any decisions.
You were at a standoff here with
Yes.
one
Does he
man.
reply to your god's not even a god?
Yeah, I said you would say that.
Would say
You're
that.
fanatics. Worshipping old gods, and they're trying to make a newer, better world. Something to that effect.
Yeah. And I asked, what do we do to the other two? And Pinesta was like, well, he still kidnaps people, so he's a nasty person.
I mean, I'm demanding that he step down and give up.
He's sitting on his throne. That's what he said to you. You are in his place.
He's claiming he's already standing down.
Yeah. I think he's to stand down as he's going to stand.
I have not drawn a blade to you or your group. You have killed my men. And some of your own kind have died for your fanatical causes.
I
What has died
believe
here that you have not caused the death of?
I believe this fair warrior maid is. I believe that her demand is that you leave this place. It is a place that belongs to another god.
You leave this temple, you leave this town, you go back to whatever deep hole in the ocean you came from. That's the only deal we have here.
By the way, what's your name?
My God lives here. I am Murloc.
I look at Ruziad. Like, this is the fucker.
And we're like, oh shit, attack!
No, just kind of like pointing at him, like this is the
It's-
guy.
The guy.
Well, I mean, I'm not hard to find. Every full moon, I come into Fort Greely. We have some ceremony. Everybody has like some nice dinner. Usually some drinks.
I'm done talking. I won't stand for this anymore. Get up, get down here, be bound, and be tried. Or fight to the death.
He takes
Or
one of the
don't
lotus-
fight. I will kill you either way.
He takes a lotus leaf and pops it into his mouth, starts chewing it. To be young and so passionate. It is sad to see ones like you die so readily for nothing.
Oh, I see where this is going.
You guys are all like you're hanging out in that hallway, huh?
No, I thought we moved into the room, just not all.
Yeah, like along the edge of the back. I guess those
Yeah.
are two.
We moved into the room.
Back wall. Okay.
We were under the impression he wanted us to come right up to him, and we were like, no.
Oh, yeah, no, he's going to tell him to come up to him.
But
Yeah,
we
we
all
did
came
not
in
do
the
that.
room.
All right. Is he not? So he's not standing down? He's not standing down?
I'm not sure what you want him to do.
I said I want him to actually get down here. He's going to be bound.
He does not seem to be afraid of you, if that's what you're thinking. Not
Yeah.
even,
All right.
not even a
Well,
little bit.
You know what? My God will protect me. Fuck it. I'm going to charge him.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Hopefully before she starts running.
Well, you won't know she's running until you won't be able to cast it. Melee goes
Okay.
first, so the movement. So no, she's running.
All right.
All right, so go ahead.
I'll cast it on.
Who hasn't rolled initiative so far this game?
I did last time.
Have you rolled yet, Josh?
I don't think I have actually.
All right, roll a d6 for initiative. Hold on. Let's see what everybody's doing first. Let's do it right. Since this could matter a lot. What's Brighild in team going to do when you see Rosiah start to run forward?
Brickyfield is doing nothing at this point. And she instructs her two men to stand there also for just
All right, how about Panesta?
Maybe I'll do a spell.
Okay. And Rosiah's charging. What about if you want your men to charge, we're gonna have to make a check because they're not gonna shoot this thing without everybody's men are gonna have to make morale checks at this point because this guy's scary. But we'll do that when you get there. And Oltan's gonna cast a spell. All right, so go ahead and roll a d6 first. Let's see what happens.
I rolled a 6.
Excellent. Yeah. You run forward, Rosiah, and the floor right in front of the throne drops out and you fall into a pit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That must have been the big round thing. It's right on the map.
Yeah, I kind of figured that something like that was going to happen, but
I didn't blame
whatever.
but that being said, you'll be able to get your spell off before he gets to do anything else. That's always good. You guys will, but hold on, let's
Wow.
fall in the pit. She drops. Oh, let's see. Where's the pit? Let's see. Nope, that's not okay. 15-foot diameter, 30-foot deep, rusty iron spikes on 36. So that's 3, 6, 9, plus another d6 from the spikes. 5 more. So you take 14 points of damage as you just crash down at the bottom of this pit.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fall. What you carry? You're carrying like balls of oil and stuff still?
No, I don't have any vials of oil left. I gave my lantern to what's his name?
My spearman has it.
That's cool. Yeah, if you're not carrying anything that's like that. then
I have like water skins and a wine skin on me.
no, but those are made out of soft material. They're not glass. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so you smash down at the bottom. Go ahead. Since you said it first, I'll let you go with the spell first, and then we'll do Panesta's spell. Oltan.
Okay, so he he gets the spell ready, his hand starts to glow, and it looks like he's gonna reach toward Rosiah, who suddenly takes off running. He's like, and then he turns toward Brighild, who looks like she's just gonna stand there, not do anything, and he's like, nah. He turns around and lays his arm on Panesta's shoulder. And Panesta, all you know at this moment is that you have this huge clarity of vision. Like you can almost, you feel like you might be seeing, like you just, it's almost like your eyes like, whoa, dude, I can see like things before they even happen. You've got this like huge clarity.
So I think I inhaled all the lotus smoke. Then is what you're saying.
Right.
You don't know what happened. You just, I touched you and you're just like, whoa.
Okay.
And then you need to let me know the next time you make an attack.
Okay.
Where you have to roll to hit or a saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. That's the spell.
Oh, she was going to go invisibility.
Oh, nice. Okay, and Brigill's not doing anything?
Nope, not right now.
All right. He's gonna cast a spell. He is actually, well, I guess you're invisible, so he's gonna do the only person that seems aggressive to him, which is probably Oltan, who just cast a spell. He is actually going to cast Hold Person on you.
I put my hand on Vanessa's shoulder and she disappears and he's like, shit, is that the wrong one?
Yeah, so -2 on your save, but go ahead and make a sorcery save. There.
Come on.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they
Oh, so I get a +2 to my sorcery save because of what I am, so I break even.
say. Right.
Sorcery.
That's good. Yeah, you want to make that because the whole person is not good.
All right, what am I aiming for? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, I'll tell you. Well, I fucking nailed. I rolled a 20.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Yeah, you shake off the magics. Apparently, your god is strong.
Yeah, I just look at him and I go, "Mm,
Okay, cool.
my God has not left this place."
All right, into the next round. What's everybody gonna do? Brighild and company?
Brickhill is going to try to talk. You know, she sees that Vanessa's just disappeared, not knowing what's happened with her, and sees Rosea fall into a pit trap. And she's going to try to talk some sense into Oltan, she hopes. So I'm just going to make conversation with Oltan.
Okay. Open asking.
I'm not gonna attack, but I'm gonna start creeping around towards this guy.
Okay. Fair
Just
enough.
a little bit more towards him, so he doesn't know exactly where I was.
Right.
You know, so I'm not
That's smart.
standing exactly where I was when he disappeared.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to turn invisible and stay in one spot. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Although maybe he'd think that you would move, so staying in one spot. No, I'm not gonna do that. Well, Dan, what do you want to do? Oh, I'm sorry, Rosea. What's your plan at the bottom of the pit?
I have a rope, and with that rope has a grappling hook, so I'm gonna try and grapple up.
Okay, fair enough. Oltan?
He's just gonna well, his big pit's opened up. He doesn't know what the hell's going on because Panesta just disappeared. He's gonna order his crossbowmen to fire, and he's gonna order his spearmen to rush over to the pit and attempt to pull Rosiah out of it to help pull her up faster.
Okay. That's cool. So what is your charisma so we can figure out what they're
My charisma is only 12.
okay. So that means that they're
I have no loyalty adjustment.
right. Well, okay. Okay. Does it have a morale on them?
I'm sorry?
Do they have a morale listed? They do, right? Should say ML.
Pull it back up. La, 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 la,
On
la.
my sheet, it says as per PC charisma score.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So,
Yep.
all right. So then we're just going to do off the. So it's +0. So I'm just going to do a regular check here. Justify that. Why would I write it like that? That's a strange way for me to write it. Let me just check something in the book. I write strange things sometimes. Probably had something in mind, Rose. Well, let's see. Attributes, charisma. It's one of like loyalty checks when Highland is tested. Here we go. On page 229. Adventure loyalty morale henchman. Adventure loyalty morale henchman. We can sign Highland. Oh, okay. So typically 6 to 8. So I'm just going to make it a 7 because that's in the middle, and with no adjustment, we'll make a check on this morale. So this is the crossbowman. Oh yeah, the crossbowman will shoot.
Okay.
Don't do it right now. I just want to. Let me do it when we get to the. I'll just do them because I'm doing it now. And then the other guy, he's got to run forward. I'm going to give him a -1 on that because running forward towards this guy is another thing. Oh God! Wow. No, he actually runs the other way. He drops his spear and runs back the other way. He's like, oh, and he runs. He's not a great paladin, just go down. So he drops his spear and kind of pees himself and runs back.
She goes by, he goes, damn it, woman, like that.
Yeah, it's risky for these people.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
we're paying you, aren't we?
couple gold pieces. All right. Anyways, let's do a ship. No, you only got a 1.
Yeah, well, you can keep the $5. Sorry, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Rush.
I'm sorry. Oh, roll the
Roll initiative too. We actually.
Oh, initiative.
Yeah.
This time I rolled 2.
All right. 2 is good. You beat him. You got a 1.
Holy shit.
So we'll go down. So melee's first. Is anybody meleeing them? No. Vanessa, you're just moving, right? So that's nothing. So the only people who are actually attacking is the one guy with the crossbow, right? So go ahead and crossbow.
Yeah, I got 2 guys with crossbows.
Go.
First one, he rolled a 9. That's not going to hit. Second one, he rolls a 16, but I'm pretty sure that's.
Oh yeah, his AC is.
I don't know what his AC would be.
Yeah. This guy's AC is only.
Oh, there's one behind the boss.
4. So only 4. It's best AC of everybody. His AC is 4, which means you probably need a 16. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all right, so it misses, right?
Oh, it does miss?
What'd you get?
I got a 16. I don't have the
You
combat.
got a 16. Oh, okay.
Yeah, one guy
Yeah.
missed. I have 2 guys. One guy missed. The other one got a 16.
Oh, that hits. That's what you need. Is 16. So
Yeah.
that damage. Nice.
D6 plus 1. So, and that's a 5 on the die. So 6 total.
Oh, nice. Wow. Good. Yeah. That sticks into his blubbery flesh, and he screams out in fish, just like that. And what was Oltan doing? So I get confused with the morale thing. He's doing what?
Well, he was ordering them around. He ordered the dudes around. He gets his mace ready.
Okay. So you want to interact, right, Brickhild? So go ahead.
Yeah, Brickhill is going to look towards Altan and go, Altan, you need to think about this. This man is involved with the political structure of the city of Port Greely. That is something they all make their own decision on. That has nothing to do with us. We should try to speak to the man and let's try to get Ruzea out from the pit and make sure she's still alive. And if you need to heal her up, and I do not know what happened to Vanessa. She's disappeared, but say we leave here. This is not something we should be involved in. This is political.
The paladin will not allow such a thing.
Well, that is her death. Then, if she wants to get out of the pit and continue attacking this creature, that is her. We all make our own choices. If she thinks her God will direct her in that path, let her God direct her to whatever path it is. Then.
Well, we can't leave Panesta either.
Well, do you know where she went? I turned around and she's just gone.
The best I could tell you to do is call for her. We can call for her and try to convince Rosiah to climb out and flee. But I don't know.
Yeah, you hear the old man. He's always an old man. You hear the fish man. He gurgles up a spell. Rosiah, are you a 5 hit dice or less?
You're muted if you're talking.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Less than 5
You,
hit
fall,
die.
you start digging through your bag, and next thing you know, you're having a nap. He just cast sleep on you. He cast sleep on you. You're unconscious.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. And hearing your conversation, he says in common, he says, yes, stay out of the politics. But listen, you've come a long way and you've lost some people. I could give you some gold. And unfortunately, your friend here in the pit is dead. We'll keep the body and it'll be a good day for everyone. When he's nodding, in approval of his own idea.
Brickhill will turn and look at him and go, I do not want your gold. It is not something I am here for. It's not something I will take. If our friend is dead, we will take her body. She needs to be returned to her temple then.
Oh, no. I don't think that's a good idea. There's, worms and stuff down there, and they're probably already eating her. There's probably nothing left, really, honestly.
I do not care what you think. I can say it is her deal. We should take her body to the temple. You can ask this man here. He is a holy man also. He would know.
Yes.
Well, you know that there will be a curse then if you're a holy man, that you when somebody dies on holy ground and then you remove the body, it's a curse will be upon you. You don't want to curse him of the Hydra, itchy feet, watery eyes, never.
I fear more the curse of the Paladin's God. If you really need... That's not very cleric-like of me, but I am neutral, so... Surely you have no shortage of bodies to choose from. You can give us the one of our companion. And you keep your gold.
I will take those. And he points at the 2 henchmen that Brickhill has. Leave them with me, and I will give you the paladin.
They are free men. They can make their own decision and their own will of choice. That is not up to me.
Well, we start to lose our ability to make our own free will when we come into people's houses and attack them, don't we? There needs to be restitution. You won't let me take the paladin, even though she's tasty. I mean, she's dead already, and I can give you gold.
Yeah, I don't see any ads. Okay.
You look like a man who likes gold. He looks at the gold.
I lean over to Brickhill and I say, I don't know, as a truly neutral cleric of nature, I don't know if I'm acting outside of my characters. I lean over toward Brickhill and I say, what about the bodies of the men that are outside?
Well, you would think that he would accept them, but these two men here that are with me, that is their own free choice if they want to stay. I do not make their choice, just like you don't
The ones
make a
outside,
choice for me.
the ones outside are already dead. Their souls have already crossed. If he wants
Well,
dead bodies,
Oh no, I don't want dead bodies. I in particular, because this one is already here. I mean, it's right there. You know, he presses a button and the trapdoor closes. See, it's gone now. It's gone. It wasn't even here. Like it's like nothing ever happened.
but there's double the bodies outside. If
Right. But those bodies didn't try to kill me or offend my god. You understand? You're a cleric.
No, I can't.
It's not my choice. This person comes in and tries to say that my god's not a real god. I should just let that go.
I might have
Now I'm getting all. And he starts chewing more lotus.
just to get her into the next phase.
Can I get up behind him?
Of course, he doesn't know you're there. What?
Yeah.
He's totally unaware.
You're still pretending to like this fuck. Okay.
We got if you Princess Leia Jabba the Hutt choke him.
I was just going to say, God, I wish I could. I wish I had some sort of something I could Jabba the Hutt him with. But
You'd be my hero.
I could use the whip.
Oh no.
All those
But I think
weapons
he would
you
probably
carry
be
and
able
not
to
one
cast it.
garrote?
Huh?
All those
Where's-
weapons you carry and you don't carry a garrote?
Where's Tan? Where's Tan?
Yeah,
when you
where's
need him the
Tan when I
most?
need him? Right.
She's gonna pull a 10. If you were trying to choke somebody out with a whip, and you were successful, and you had him grappled, he would not be able to cast a spell that you're asking because he needs to be able to talk to cast spells. That being said, if he throws you off, then he'll be able to.
No, I want to just try to take it. I'm invisible. I want to try to pull his sword and take his head. Pull my
Oh,
sword,
wanna
take
chop
his
his
head right
head
off.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. She wants a coup de grace.
Oh.
Well,
Uh,
he's not. He's a nasty person, as I said.
You know, I mean, I'll give you an automatic crit, but I won't give you a coup de grace because I mean he is still fighting. Like he might hear the sword flying through the air or something. Actually, you know what? Do you have move silent?
Yeah, I do. 7. I think that's the 7 of 12 now. Let me make sure. I got it here on my sheet. 7 of 12.
All right. And we'll give you an automatic maximum crit if you sneak up on him. I rolled a 1. Yeah, so you're considered a thief though, right?
Thief class, yes.
So it'd be triple damage.
Okay.
And I'll give you an automatic. So go ahead. It's triple damage. But you're gonna be standing right next to him, so if you don't kill.
No, I understand. I'm taking the chance. Because, yeah, no, I hate this guy.
Wow.
He's trying to hurt my friend.
Hell hath no fury.
I mean, she did insult his god. Repeatedly.
3d10 or 1d10 times 3.
That's up
Which
to
one
you,
is it?
but decide before you roll the first die.
Right. 1d10 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27.
Any strength bonus?
Oh, no, my stuff is everywhere. Hang on. Damage adjustment +1 on my strength.
so that's 3 more.
28.
So it's, yeah, 28.
Okay. All right. I'll carry the 2. All right. Yeah, sure. Tell us how you do it.
Oh, yeah, you see, well, no, you wouldn't even see the sword, not if I'm invisible. Maybe you guys hear it a little bit. You recognize the sound of it being pulled. And she's up behind him and takes his head off. I just want to cut his head right off. I don't want him to have any chance to cast a spell at me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this guy's talking. He's like, you know, I mean, come on. It's like, here I am. You're coming to my house. All of a sudden, his head rolls on the ground.
If
Yeah.
Vanessa comes back visible again, right?
Yeah, and she
Yes.
she goes visible. It's
So as soon as that happens, Old Tan just looks over to Brighild and he reaches over and he just pats her on the shoulder and he says, well, I see what you're saying. But apparently the bard was really committed.
Well, at least we can recover Ruzea's body now and take her back to her temple easily.
Yep, I'll kind of jump down from his headless body, and I will say, "Let's do it fast, because we don't know what kind of thing I just triggered. So let's get this."
Well, while you're up there, push the deal to open the door again. He's closed it on us, as you see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a
would-
little lever on the handle of the chair. Yeah.
Personally, I think we've worn our welcome out here, but hey.
Let's
Yeah.
get Rosiah and go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll take me and my two guys and go up there and if I have to send them down in the pit or whatever to secure a rope around her or whatever.
Yeah, you'll have to pull it. Well, I mean, I guess once you're down there and you start tying the rope around her, I guess we might wake up eventually because the sleep will allow you
Well,
normal.
That would
While
probably
they're-
scare the dickens out of them.
They start tying her up and all of a sudden, you're like, "Oh!"
You probably would wake up and be like, "Where's that son of a bitch?" And they're gonna be like, "Ah!"
Yeah, exactly.
I'd shit myself.
I look at Old Town and Brickhill like, why are you guys even discussing things with that? I mean, when you see a giant douche canoe in front of you, you just kill it. I mean,
Oh.
honestly.
So, I
You
mean,
miss Uhtred, don't you? And then he would walk away.
so I'm gonna say because of how you killed him, I'm gonna say that his beautiful silk robes are probably not that valuable anymore, even though they would. But he does have that pearl-studded golden scepter.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna say while they were fishing, see what I did there? While they were fishing Rosiah out of the pit, I was gonna go over there and grab the scepter, stick it in a bag.
Yeah, you
Not
can
like-
also he has the golden holy symbol. It's a little bigger, like the ones you saw before.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna search the rest of his body too while we're at it.
okay,
Well,
yeah, and
they're-
also he has like kind of it was like tucked into his robe. I mean, you could probably pull the robes. They're not going to be worth what they would have been. They would have been worth 500 gold pieces, but they're already worth at that. You want to pull them now. But he has a scroll, a cleric scroll at that,
A what?
a clerical scroll for cure serious wounds.
Oh.
I know, right?
I'm just gonna look at the others and say, if you guys don't mind, I think I'm just gonna hold on to this one.
I can't learn spells from scrolls, so
Oh, this is a good one for me.
Yeah.
And for you, one of you.
oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The one time
I was
you
supposed to
said,
tell you when I made an attack, but
Oh.
sorry about that.
It all worked out. We're good.
but yeah, you can pull. I mean, obviously, Rosiah, you can climb out once you're awake. You, of course, this guy's dead. Do you guys want to do anything else in this room, or are you just getting out?
There's no other doors that we can actually see, right?
No, no. If you want to search around, you can try to find something, but there's no.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we'd search around. I would suggest to.
I mean, there's enough of you. I'm not even gonna roll. You'll eventually find it behind the statue in this corner, which is pretty much the obvious place where it would be. There is actually a room. So they move the statue, and there's a room back there. By the way, Rush, the scepter is has some kind of like button on it.
Oh, I don't think I want to push any buttons.
Sure.
I look at the scepter and I go, hey, there's some kind of mechanism on this, but I'm afraid to push it because I don't know what will happen if I do.
Maybe you should test it once we leave this place.
I don't know if I ever want to test it, to be honest. I think we should sell it and be done with the thing.
Yeah, it's got value. It's definitely worth gold.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a
Well, when you get back to Chromorium, you can have at least someone look at it, maybe, and tell you
Yes.
what it is.
good plan.
Uh,
My neck.
when Rosiah gets out of the pit, she's gonna kind of crouch down to the head of the fish man, and she's gonna say, "I told you your god's not real."
That is a perfect timing. Go ahead and make a saving throw versus spells.
Oh, really?
What? I didn't push the button.
You
I swear I didn't push it.
Versus spells.
sorcerer.
Oh yeah, it's just a saving throw, but I get a +2. It doesn't matter. I failed.
You get for everything.
I failed.
Okay. Interesting. You, while everybody else is digging around searching for stuff, you leave the room, probably without being noticed, because you're going to try to be sneaky about it. Nobody has any reason to be watching you. And yeah, you're going somewhere, and I will let you know. But in the meantime, you guys are searching around. You find this room. In this room is some interesting stuff. Actually, go ahead and everybody roll a d20 under your wisdom. No, actually, no, we'll do that one in this game. Make a test of wisdom using the d6.
Test of wisdom.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh yeah, 2. I had a 2 and I've got a 3.
Oh, nice.
no. No, I'm not very wise. Obviously.
Go ahead, roll a d4, Tony.
All right. 3.
Okay, so you guys are searching around. You find this room, and then you look around, and you see that Rosiah is not there. You see everybody else, but you don't see that. So you got this room in front of you, which let me give you a quick thing. Secret door revolves on a central post. Within the room are some stone tub filled with briny water and a writing desk. On the desk is an ink quill, a sharpkin-bound journal, and a small wooden box. Under the desk lies a bronze-bound hardwood chest. And probably you turn back to tell everybody what you saw in here, and you notice that Rosiah's gone.
Yeah, Brickhill will look towards Oltan first and go, well, she did not look too well when we get out of the pit. Did you send her on back to the surface? Where did she go? Oh, you muted, Rush.
I barely spoke to her.
She's evidently went somewhere, but what do you think of this stuff here, Vanessa, in this room?
It just looks valuable, but I'm worried about Rosiah. Do you guys want me to go after her while you look at this?
Well, we have no idea where she went to or left. She did not speak to me or any of my men, and evidently not to you or Oltan. We should all stay together as a group if we try to go search for her, though.
Are any of the items really large?
Bless you.
Thanks.
Well, the box under the desk is, I mean, it has like over 3,000 coins in it, so it's not tiny, but it's not huge.
Okay.
The other stuff is not big, so I'll quickly.
I thought maybe it was like a box.
There is a box. There's a wooden box on top of the desk that has 22 doses of the Smoky Lotus. The chest underneath the desk has 3,000 coins, gold coins in it, plus a couple of ruby crusted chalices, and also a spell book.
So
excuse me, the hirelings can carry it, right? I mean, it's not too heavy. Two of them.
Oh yeah,
can
yeah.
carry it.
It's not too heavy to carry. It would just be awkward. I mean, two people pick it up and carry it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip. I do have an empty sack, so I'm going to whip the sack out and throw it over to Pinesta, and I'll say, put the little things in there, and then I turn to Vol and Vol, and I tell them, I say, grab that chest while we and keep up, and then I start making my way to the exit to try and go find Rosiah. We'll sort the chest later.
Okay.
Just bring it.
Excellent. Yeah, you can do that. So you're dragging that down, do the hallway. They're moving a little bit slower, but whatever. I mean, you guys are heading back to try to find her. And you see that back in that main room, door 9 is now open.
Door 9?
I'm sorry, G. This one over here, the one that I popped open. It's open.
Oh, you mean G?
G, yep.
Okay, sorry. All right. So I guess I would rush over to the door and just peek my head around the corner and see what I see.
It goes down, and then we're doing this all right. It goes down,
Oh.
and it turns.
So he just kind of sighs and he's like, what is she doing? Um,
Oh, you slide.
Is it dark down there?
Yeah.
I will, Brickia will tell Altan, let me take the lead again to go look around the corner first, please.
absolutely, but we want to try and catch her. We can't go too slowly.
And I'll go to the corner then and look.
Cool. Just quickly check something.
And I don't guess it's been 6 hours, has it? Because that's
No,
how long that
definitely not.
spell lasts. And
No.
Wow, you have to be really.
Yeah, you come down and you actually can see that. I just want to see how that worked. It's dark. But you see stairs going deeper, and you have this. You can smell this like briny, watery smell.
do we see any footsteps that we would recognize about Rosea's size, whatever?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take time to look, you can definitely see tracks that seem like they're human. I mean, I don't know that you know her tracks exactly, but but you haven't really encountered too many humans here. So
Brickia would suggest that I guess me, her, and Altan go and leave all the henchmen in that main room with the gear and equipment, the stuff we found. Maybe there are 4 henchmen left, I think.
Yeah, I have one.
Or yeah. And I've got 2 left.
And I've got 2 left.
Also 5.
I had one as well.
Oh, I
Oh,
Left
they're still
6.
here.
And one of them ran away though, remember?
Yeah, we don't know where she is.
she's probably sitting in that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, she's actually sitting in that room when you come in the big room, and she can tell you actually when you're there that she's very apologetic, of course, but she tells you that that Rosea went into that door and went down there into the darkness.
I say, fine. I said, take up your spear and guard these men in this chest better than you guarded me. We will speak of this on the trip home.
And she's trying to kind of like bolts behind you.
Huh?
She's like,
Hey man, for a level 0 person, 12 gold is pretty good money. So,
yeah, well, I mean, that was like the fish king when you sent her up there after the paladin just went down.
you gotta trust us. We took him out in one blow. Anyway,
I say us 3. I say us 3 go and find Rosea then.
Yep. I'm good for that.
Okay, you can definitely do that. So you go down. I mean, you start making your way down the stairs. Of course, with the dark vision, you can immediately see. But I mean, I'm assuming you have to have torches, because if you don't have a torch or something, you're going to be very dark. You're walking down.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you'll be able to shoot the light down, and in fact, you get a bullseye lamp because you can shoot. You can actually see Rosea is right there, at the edge of this. Oh, I can't do it up. She's kneeling, and as you shine the lantern, what you see is oh, the horror. Maybe I can't see the horror right now. Just easier. Well, I guess that's the whole thing until you get to this point. You see you see this large room with this like bridge going across it. With this box text. My box text. Let's see. Stairs descend into a massive, agile-smelling bath hall. The stone platform projects over the bath's dark, murky water. The arching walls and fluted buttresses are slick with dark green algae. The pool surface ripples ever so slightly, suggesting an undercurrent or water source. A narrow bridge extends from the platform to a tall, open archway on the other side. The bridge is some 5 feet wide, but lacks a handrail. It is suspended about 1 foot above the dark, rippling water. And as noted, Rosea is like kneeling on the ground.
She doesn't like turn and look towards us, like if she hears us.
Doesn't react at all.
She's on the platform that has the number 8 on it.
She's yeah. Yep, exactly. She's right there, but kind of near the bridge.
What were you going to say, Tony?
Bricky's going to turn around and look at Altan and Vanessa and go, something strange is going on here. I do not believe that she's under her own senses or something, or whatever happened to her in that pit. And I hear a sound and of water, and that bridge going across there. We do not know how secure it is. If one of you have a rope, we should try to maybe throw a rope around her and pull her back this way.
Yeah, I've got one, and I'll pull the rope out and make a loop, and I'll try and walk up to her,
Okay.
like ready to throw it over if I need to, and I'll give the other end to Brighild and Pinesta.
Yeah.
And I'll walk up with like the rope loop in one hand, and I'll reach forward and grab Rosiah by her arm.
Yeah, so you start to walk down, and as soon as you kind of break the entrance, basically come pass through the out of the hallway into that space, you all hear actually a very kind of soft female voice, and it says, "You have taken from me, so now you will leave something for me. My new high priestess will serve me well. Leave now. This is your only warning."
I immediately turn and look back at the other two and kind of do my shoulders like, what do you want me to do?
I think Brighild would, without saying anything, would point and make the motion of put the rope around her now so I can jerk her back.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay,
One-
go ahead
one-
and go over and roll a d6. Be on a d6 here.
Okay. Who me or?
Yeah, you, because you're the one doing it. I got a 4.
I also got a 4.
What's your dex?
12.
Let's see if you beat this thing. Oh my God, dexterity is 11. You drop this rope right over her body just as you see these tentacles come up out of the water to try to grab her. And of course, Brighild yanks back. So Rosiah does not immediately get pulled into the water, thankfully. And we're going to go into initiative. So you see rising out of the water the Mother Hydra.
Oh, shit.
Not happy that you killed her high priest.
Time to go. We're never getting off this island.
Violence leads to violence. Okay, so yeah. So she comes up with her tentacles and she has a lot of eyes come. There's like 6 eyes across the front of her, and her mouth opens up with gaping. And she is, she's swinging her tentacles around trying to grab Rosiah, and also now I guess Oltan, who's standing on the platform. And so what's everybody doing there? What does Brighild want to do?
She's just going to try to, as soon as the rope goes around Rosiah, she pulls and hopefully tries to jerk her back into that hallway, back towards the stairwell.
Okay. Pinesta?
Yeah, I'm going to try to help Brighild get Rosiah out of the room.
Oh, okay. Good. How about Oltan out there on the platform?
I'm gonna reach down and grab the loop where it is to try and also drag her to make to make this thing go really quick, and to try and snap her out of it. I'm just gonna mold myself and I say, well, I know how to get a lady good and pissed off, and I just reach down, I just slap Rosiah across the face,
Oh,
and I go, wake the hell up.
Wow.
And then I start pulling her. You go, trying to get her to snap out of it.
You can definitely do that. All right, so let's roll initiative. Who actually, Crystal, you'll roll initiative since your character is basically not doing much else right now.
The catalyst as well.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Oh my God. You got a 6. Now I'm
Stop
rolling.
doing that, Daniel.
I've been rolling 1 and
3.
3 all night. Oh, okay, it's gonna go first. Oh boy. It has 4 tentacle lashes, so it's gonna slap at. Actually, let me see how it pulls you into the water. It can do that. 12 foot
All the time
long.
I'm running, going, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die.
Pulls, 3 eyes, ancient race, blah blah. I'm just trying to see how it works. Twice per day. Tentacle. Oh, tentacle hits a victim. They must make a transformation skill. Okay, with that. No, but how does it pull you in? I guess it would have to grapple you to pull you in. But I don't know how strong it is. I'm kind of because it says it pulls you into the water, but I don't exactly see how it does that. Oh no, I see. Okay, they can only do that if it grapples you. It's not going to do that. It's just going to try to slash at you. So 2 tentacles at you and 2 tentacles at Rosiah, or 2 tentacles Oltan, I should say, to Resiah, because the other two are too far away, I think. So, Oltan. 14. That's probably going to hit you.
DC 5.
Yeah. This thing, 14 hits -2 armor class. 1, so 17 is going to hit you as well. Resiah. It kind of natural ones. And Mrs. Resiah one time. Oh, and then it's, oh my God, I rolled a natural one, then a natural 20. Okay, so Oltan, you get hit twice. For 9 points of damage total. You're going to need to make two death/poison saves.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I have to math. Sorry. All right, 2 death saves.
Death saves, poison.
All right, I get a +2 to these.
Nice.
So the first one, fucking hell. I rolled a 7, which gives me a 9. And the second one, I roll a 16, which gives me an 18.
All right. Well, the first one failed. Okay. Yeah, it hits, you know, even though you're on wherever it hits, maybe it splashes into your face or your hands, whatever, it explodes skin. And you can just feel your skin just burn as it hits you. Resiah, first one misses, the second one's a crit, of course. So, oh no. Oh, luckily I only rolled a 2, so 7 points of damage. And you'll make 1 poison save, please.
I failed my poison save.
Okay. So yeah, so this thing like slashes across your face and like it's burning. I mean, you're just like, thank you, Mother Hydra.
Oh,
Can I have some
we're
more?
out of here.
Because you are absolutely completely enthralled with this creature. You see it as your god, essentially. Now, you are pulling her back, though. So go ahead and make a. I'll leave it on you. You can pull her back a little bit, and possibly like just at the edge of the room, with risking another attack against you, with a test of strength, which would be much easier to do. Or you could do an extreme feat of strength and get her all the ways into the heart of the stairs. So that's up to you what you want to do.
On the feet, will I get any bonuses from anybody?
You'll add everybody's together.
Oh. Well, mine's 8.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, and I've got 8, so it's 24.
We should have a +8 as well for your strength because you're
Oh yeah, so
so 32.
32.
Yeah, but of course, if you don't make it, then there'll be another round on the platform. If you do the other thing, you'll get a 5 and 6 chance, but if you lose initiative next round, then you'll get another attack on you. It's kind of like a gamble.
Oh man. I'm going for the test. I think I'd just be easier. I'll go for the test of strength. So 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6. Yeah.
Hey, I rolled a 5.
Nice. All right, yeah. You guys all together drag her right back to the edge of the platform. So are you all just dragging again? Is it the plan? Or
Yeah, just keep trying to pull because I mean this creature appears to be pretty massive, right? I mean we would probably know there's no way it could get in that hallway. I mean its tentacles probably could, but it couldn't. Right?
Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah, it's unlikely.
Just from what we can see, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Initiative, Brush. Let's don't
Live one more round.
Don't lose initiative.
Yeah, really. Well, I rolled a 4.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are able to pull. She pulled up. She's kind of struggling a little bit. I mean, Resiah wants to stay, but I think between the three of you, I mean, you don't have like 18 strength or anything, do you, Resiah?
No.
My strength is 15.
Yeah. Okay. So you're the same strength as Vanessa.
Rickhild is going to yell out at Vanessa and do you have any magics or anything you can do to put her to sleep so she quits resisting us?
Let's just get her out of here. Let's just get her away out of this thing and see if that breaks the spell that it has on her.
Yeah, because the only thing I could try would be to mesmerize and suggest that she sleep. That would be it. Which I could do if you want to take the
Can you
time.
do that while I'm pulling, or I mean, is that something that takes?
Probably not. You'll have to
Okay.
get
Yeah,
up
I was going to
and
say
do it.
probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't. That's what I said. I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, not that one because it's just too much action going on. She'd have to be listening, and she's already charmed. So it's going to be a struggle. Let me just see. This thing is big, but can we fit up? Let's
Can
see.
we just bonk her and knock her out?
Yeah, I mean it's big. I mean, it's not fast though either. You know, so you it's like you can see it like kind of pull itself up, and you can see that it's actually. Oh, let me show you the picture. It's a picture. I like show the pictures.
Visuals help.
Once you see the picture, then you're going to be like, no, we'll stay and fight it. Oh, sure.
Hmm.
And there you go.
That's a tool.
So it's like that's where's that? All sucked. That's almost old hand fell in the water.
Yeah.
I was looking at roll 20. Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, this thing is like, and there's somebody. You know, that's one of the henchmen.
She is not a pretty lady.
Nope, she is the Mother Hydra. So yeah, you're actually she's pretty slow, and there's three of you. So I'm just gonna say if you don't stop, you should be able to get up there, into at least into that main room.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
I don't think you'll have a problem. It basically more or less you're unless you knock her unconscious, you're going to be struggling with Rosiah, yeah, for a while. But yeah,
Can we knock her unconscious? I mean, because that
yeah.
would be probably the best ideal.
Yeah, you can do it. You just have to do enough damage for her to negative hit points. Just whack her over the head. I mean, since she's basically helpless, you can just do that. You can knock her to 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna have when we get back to the main room, whoever's not doing that, get them to bolt that door back. You know, and close that door and
Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'll respike it if you want. I
Yeah,
don't know how long
respike
it'll
it, thank
last,
you.
so let's just
Yeah.
keep moving.
Yeah, you guys, you can definitely do that. And I mean, you can hear this thing like trying to get up, but it's not fast at all. You know, it's splashing, and you can like hear in your minds like, "You'll pay for this, you pesky kids." And basically, you're able to. I mean, we can. You essentially you killed all the fishermen, so because you had a couple of two right on top of each other. You're able to pull Rosiah unconscious, and you can get back to the place where you initially had planned, you know, to meet the boat.
Yeah.
When Rosiah eventually wakes up on the shore as you're waiting for the boat to come, she's no longer under the influence.
Oh, thank God.
Because as Oltan very smartly said, distance makes a difference. So yeah, Rosiah, you wake up, you kind of vaguely remember having had a religious experience, but you don't remember much about it. However, both Rosiah and Oltan, you remember those guys you saved and their skin was all weird?
Mhm.
That's how you are.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're
Oh, man.
So I roll for a random body part, or is it automatically the face?
No, you can roll if you want.
How do we do that?
What
1, 2, 3, 4.
do you just do a limb?
D6.
Yeah, roll a d6 for limbs.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
2. So it's my chest.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. How about Rosiah? Do you want to roll for a random body parts with your face?
Oh, yeah, for me too. Okay, nice.
Stars are sexy.
I rolled a 6.
What was 6? That was a leg,
1,
right?
2, 3, 4, 5. That's a right leg.
Yeah, so your right leg is all jacked. It probably tore like through your armor or whatever. I mean, it not in any way that's gonna really be a
Just
problem.
be scarred.
Yeah, you'll have a little. Well, I mean, yeah, you can have some scar in there, and also you know that a cure disease actually takes care of it. So,
If you're what?
cure disease because you did that. You already saved other people, so you already know how to fix it.
Oh, okay.
You just know that you only have so much time before you get turned into a giant fishman if you don't get back to town.
Oh, this isn't just like a one-time deal. We got to go get.
Oh yeah, no, you're turned into a fishman. You basically have that slime on you.
How much time do we have?
6 days, something like that. You think 6,
How
7
long
days?
does it take to get
The
back?
ship,
to
I was gonna say, yeah, how long does it take that ship to get back to
2 days.
Memoriam?
2 days. You got plenty of time.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. You're not really in trouble. No, I mean it takes 6 or 7 days for it to really start to be a problem, and then And then even after that, it's like a little bit longer based on your con
There's
save.
enough gold in that chest to pay for this, that, and plus way more. Who knows?
Yeah,
The trip
you got a
might
lot
go
of gold
through.
in that scepter.
Yeah.
And some chalices and stuff. So you definitely got a pile of gold. And although Rosea, oh no, you did wake up to see the head, right? So you did see the guy get killed. So, but not Mother Hydra. I don't know if the rest of the group is going to tell you that Mother Hydra is there.
We might not.
I would tell her exactly what happened once we're on the ship. It's like, dude, you're not going to believe what happened
Yeah.
while you were knocked out of sleep. This is the craziest thing ever. And I would completely fill her in.
All right. Well, you're going to tell her about
She deserves to know.
the goddess on the island, the shoals of
Yes.
If she decides she has to make it a holy war, that's
And I would like really ham it up and say, out of all of us, you were the one she wanted the most.
Yep.
And so we had to get you out of there. She wanted to make you her high priest, and we were like, nope, nope, nope.
start the whole fishman army again. So yeah, excellent. Yeah, you were able to get on the boat. I mean, the rest of it's all easy. So excellent. Any final thoughts or words before we wrap up the session? Excellent job, guys.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, you can find out more about that gold scepter and Chromarium if you or you can just sell it if you want. Whatever you want.
Well, first thing I would do is take it to somebody who could tell me what the deal is with it and what possibly the button does.
Okay.
And if it's not any kind of a weapon or anything like that, we would just I'm guessing we would just want to sell it.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we'll do like a little check to see if any sages can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Based on what you have. And yeah, you did it. You killed the old man. So I hope Vanessa feels proud.
she does. Well, talking to him wasn't getting anywhere. She's talked to enough people to know when you're not going to get anywhere.
Brigo's like, why are we getting involved in this? And Vanessa just like,
Well, he had Rosiah. I mean,
that is true. Yeah, he was gonna keep her.
I wasn't going to leave her behind. So, I mean, Pinesta was not going to do that.
She did piss him off. So yeah, he was not having that.
Altan, all he's gonna do as they sail back home is he's like, I'm gonna sell this stuff. We're gonna divvy all this stuff out. I'm gonna go see somebody to get this goop off my chest, and then I'm gonna see if I can rent a small beachfront cottage for about 2 weeks, and just relax. And you guys are all welcome.
I can learn a new spell.
Altan knocks on your door. Guys, I spent all my money again.
Right.
Crash on your floor.
Time to
I
carouse.
thought that the gold was supposed to pay for the entire trip.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm actually Altan is not going to carouse this time. He's like, Altan is going to go relax.
Yeah, did anybody want to carouse? Do we want to roll any carousing now before we?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
Because I can't pick. I say, I want to take 200 gold and go carouse. It's like,
No, that's
not the way it works.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna roll a D6, right?
Yeah, it's a D6. I gotta look it up. I can't remember. It's the first D6 is the
I had a 3.
3. I think that's just, let me just quickly look. I'm trying to remember how it works. I think 1 through 3 is just a D6 times 10. I know there's another D6. We might as well roll that one, finding it.
Oh, that's a 6.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Drunken debauchery. So 1 through 4, they roll a D10, D6 times 10%. That's how much you spent. So 60%.
So 60%.
Yep. And of course, we'll know how much that is once we get there. And we won't factor in the value of the scepter until you guys decide if you're going to sell it or not. Go ahead, Pinesta.
Okay.
No special rules for the
5. What do I roll next again?
Go roll a D6.
Another D6. Yeah.
This could be it, another 100%.
A 5.
Oh my god, 90%.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And just because I wanted to see what would happen, I rolled a d6 and I also rolled a 5, and then I was like, nope, I made the right decision. Fuck this. And threw it away.
I don't know that you get the experience points, right? That's why Finesse is.
I know, but then I end up broke as shit.
However, that's true because like Crystal's character has like the best armor and stuff because she's
Yeah,
not.
I need some upgrades.
Yeah.
So I want my money.
So Vanessa, as well, you get to roll a D100, and we have to deal with your other problem that happened last time, which we never did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's okay. I need upgrades too. One of these days I won't carouse, but I don't know. I like it.
Well, it's super fun, but I need
Good.
to.
Roll a percentile there.
Yep, I am. 81.
81. Oh, you spent / gambled your money and obtained the dubious map of some undefined ruin treasure.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, treasure map. Actually, you got one of those before. Actually, you got that one when you with the Snake Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got a double one that time. That's how you got the Snake Man and the treasure map. Let me see. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you found a treasure map, which actually is perfect because that might lead us to our next adventure.
Nice.
And we'll figure out what happens with the because I mean I know that Tony wasn't super, or Brighild, not Tony, isn't super into freeing Greely. So if you guys want to go back with, maybe there can be a little bit of time in between before if you decide you're going to do that or not.
Well, we killed the high priest. I'm hoping that would help the guys when they go into I mean, not having their high priest there. Maybe it would help the villagers who are planning the revolt.
Maybe, yeah, I'm sure anything helps. I mean, I could tell you a little bit that you're going to know. I could write it in the chat, but I might as well just say because that way, if anybody's watching this and they want to know.
I say we send the villagers word that we killed the high priest and let them deal with it.
Yeah, killing the high priest isn't going to help though. The Hydra is still there. She'll just get a new high priest. I mean, she was already trying with Josiah. You know, the evil's not purged.
That's why you can't tell the paladin that there's a.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here and I'm really thinking like I'm not gonna like drag you guys into it, but I don't think Josiah would be able to let it go. Knowing that the evil is still there, she feels like a failure. She would have to go back.
Yeah, but it's a demigod, so it's like that's Oltan's looking at it. It's a demigod. We're not prepared for such thing.
Yes.
Now, I'll just give you the one last bit of information here. So that book on the table that you threw all the small stuff into a bag, written common tongue, it chronicles the generation-long assimilation of Port Greely. A recent census shows 60% of the town have been assimilated, 20% have failed to survive transformation, and some 20% remain unaccounted for. So they've been spending the last generation assimilating them.
Yeah, see?
And that's why paladins just don't fit with normal adventure parties.
But he wasn't. That's why that guy was evil. I'm still glad I killed him.
Well, he was assimilated. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping the recording. That was super fun. And we'll get to it next time. We'll see what happens.
All righty.